Well, welcome to our live streaming today. It's the qualifying final from the Myponga Oval. Long time since we've been to the Myponga Oval for a qualifying final, but the two teams out here today, Langhorne Creek and McLaren. So it should be a good game. Nifty, they only played last week.
That's right, yeah, they did. They only played last week, so we're going in for a bit of a replay. It's a bit like they had a draw last week in a final, isn't it? So I don't think everybody played their cards last week, but an interesting game. I'm really looking forward to this one, Creek and McLaren. Me, think Creek's maybe just by a whisker.
Yeah, well, as I said, you both got me on tenterhooks here, coming back from Darwin, and this weather.
By the way, welcome back, Trev.
Thank you. And yeah, the weather here is certainly different, but yeah, so yeah, I'm a bit different. I haven't sort of seen too much of all the sides playing out to here, but yeah, I'm tossed up here to go. Creeks certainly came back with a rush after I left, and now I'm back. I might flavour them out. So yeah, I might go to McLaren though. I think today might suit them. The conditions and the oval's very similar, so I'll have to go that way, I would say.
But it's not far from the start of the game. After these few words, we'll be right back with the start of play.
Welcome to Ian's Garage Door Centre. We're one of Adelaide's largest garage door specialists, servicing Adelaide and the southern area for over 23 years. We supply, install and service most types of garage doors. We also do quotes for insurance claims, making it easier for you. We are a B&D accredited dealer and specialise in the supply of custom-made doors. An experienced garage door specialist will advise the best options and price to suit your requirements. We'll help you find the ideal garage door. Book your free measure and quote now by phoning Ian's Garage Door Centre on 08 8186 2444 or call into our showroom at Unit 2, 2 Dorset Street, Lonsdale.
One goal.
Anyway, the game's about to start.
Underway, we get under here in the Myponga Oval. Up it goes. Ruckman could not get anywhere near it. The umpire has to come in for a repeat of the throw up in the centre bounce. Up she goes. Up they go around. James comes up. Can't gets it out there for Langhorne Creek. McLaren come out. Gets it away. Pushes it all down. Goes out there. Kicks forward by McLaren and finds his player on the chest in the centre half forward. Kicks up there. Out they go. That looked a bit high, but gets away with the wet weather condition. No. The umpire is, it's called play on. The ball's gone over the boundary line in the bowling club. We'll turn around, we go up here. McLaren kicking to the end where Yankalilla is, so and that's where the weather's coming from. Up she goes in the forward pocket, goes out, Ruckman go up, come back down. Creeks tried getting over it, stacks on the mill, we'll see lots of up, she slips out the back and the umpire requires to go up. McLaren tried to push it back in, he gets wrapped up and he'll come in now for a ball up. And I think we'll be seeing plenty of this as it happens out to here. So
certainly will be, Trev. Certainly will be. This drizzly old conditions. Umpire with the footy flicks her up in the air. Good tap down. It is by McLaren heading their way. He'll play there wrapped up with a footy taken to eye over the shoulder. It's going to be the first shot on goal, you would think, for McLaren. Number 18 it was that got slammed down up on there. Or taken a bit too high. In
James Matthews.
Matthews gone back. Everybody's jingled on back. No one's looking for any lead, so they're all confident in the distance. Grizzly rain, dry footy. I suppose let's get the first use of it. How we going, Kev? We're going to use a new footy for every quarter. For the expense account. Matthews on his way in. The kick is on its way. Distance is good. Goal umpire has gone for the pacemaker. The first score on the board, it goes to McLaren in 1 minor score. So 1 point to McLaren. Langhorne Creek get the score, and that tells the score.
Langhorne Creek don't waste time getting playing away, and he showed he can kick the ball a long way then. 60 metres down the ground, that's gone. And the ball is close to the boundary line. In fact, it is going across it, or is he playing a free kick?
Ball up, I think, Kevin.
Oh, it's a ball up.
Yep.
It bounced out there. Ball's right over the side over there by the bowling green. They throw it up and a heap of players jump up for it, but no one can get it out. It's starting to get dark here. There's a car over there with its parking lights on, and they're really shining out at the moment. Umpire throws it up again. Up it goes. Down it goes, and you'll stack of players down there. Ball goes into the forward line. Clean bowl's about 4 players. Over near the boundary line it goes once again. Across the line it goes and out of bounds.
It's getting heavier now, Kevin.
It's Brendan Gill, yeah, it is coming down fairly heavy now.
Yeah, boys.
Not heavier than it was earlier. Anyway, up it goes down there. McLeod knocks it down on the ground and it's just hanging around that forward pocket area down there for McLaren, as the umpire will come in and throw it in. Forward pocket area down there, so a bit of a dead spot here at the Maipungarau. Off it goes again, the cloud goes up high, you can't do anything with it. On the ground it goes once again, and the umpire will come in for another throw up. Throws it up again this time, pushed down again by McLaren, no one can get it out. In fact, there's no players in one half the oval.
Yeah, mini Colts have seen this morning.
Yeah,
same style.
Same style as what happened earlier this morning. Up they go again. Ball comes down on the ground. Well, no one's going to get this one out, and the umpire will come in. No, he won't. He lets play go on, and it may go across the line and out of bounds down here. It's gone into the half-back flank. And the umpire will come in again and throw it up. Trev, I can't get a score here. See what you can.
She's a struggle for everyone. The umpires picked out a free here because the Langhorne's Creek player pushed the player on the ground to McLaren with the face open hand to the face. He kicks it up to goals, over the top, off hands goes over, and she's a rushed minor score to McLaren. So there's your score, boys. I can keep it up. So on the Telstra shop scoreboard, McLaren 2 points, Creeks yet to get into attack.
Creeks bring the football back in, long probing kick. They're getting some good distance with the footy out here today. So footy's back up on the half-back line, still working over Tom. McLaren's got it. McLaren's got another free kick. Hanging on there, was it? Through Smith. Jamie Smith goes short trajectory, target Martin can't get in there. Plenty of Creek players around the fall of the footy. A lot of yellow and gold out there. Paul Long, probably wobbly old kick comes into a mark high, can't be taken. Bit of a slippery ball now, but good hands from the receive. McLaren go back into the forward lines again. All chance back at the pack. We've got a whistle. We've got to push
a long way away.
Yeah, long way away. So Langhorne Creek, the last line of defence, will clear the football. Options. They got scoreboard side, go down the spine. No, we're coming over scoreboard side wing. High, long ball comes up. Punch of players, plenty of McLaren players up underneath it. And good tackle goes down there.
Matthew John
Dominish.
Got both his names.
Both Dominishes out there today. Brothers, ball comes back up, throw up, it is there by the umpire, attack away, good clearing kick it is by Langhorne Creek, a high floating ball, bring a little bit more rain, good punch away it is by McLaren, back to the way they want it. Oh, Langhorne Creek player coming in hard for the footy, waiting on an umpire, she's locked in the bottom of the pack.
How locked that was, I think.
We'll have a ball up right in front of us here at the Maipungarau Oval. Final between the Creek and McLaren. Up high they go again. McLaren front seat. Creek trying to steal the footy at the back. You can't get it. Dominish with the footy. Dominish is trying to get out of his pack. Will set upon again. Umpire again will come in and ball up. We'll be going nearly 6 minutes, Trev, and she's right out in front of us here at the wintry old Maipungarau Oval.
Up she goes, comes down, the umpire's got a shepherd out in ruck and or in the duel here, and she goes back to the big ruck run from McLaren in Samuel Laurie. He drives the ball up the flank, Mutton comes out, oh he almost grabbed that one out onto there as Watchman actually I reckon, so he goes off, handballs out, and that one goes around, this is going up, bounces back, and it's trapped and rushed through there by Langhorne's Creek. So Telstra shop scoreboard, McLaren 3 points, Langhorne's Creek still yet to score.
They didn't waste any time getting the ball back in play then. It's gone to the opposition here, and McLaren will belt the ball right back into the goal square once again. Under the trees down there, over the clubroom side, down in that forward flank there for McLaren. Comes in there, has a long shot in. This one might have gone a bit closer than the others, I think. And that has gone straight through for a goal. That is the first goal of the game. 1 goal, 3 to McLaren, and Langhorne Creek yet to score on our Telstra shop scoreboard.
Parr's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Par's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade in Counter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
Changes in the rotation they do off the bench is amazing.
That wasn't 47, was it?
Go all the time. Ball with the football. Up in the middle we go again. Chance for Langhorne quickly out of centre. Down the line to centre R4. They get it. Can't control the footy. Back doors. Getting helped out. Creek trying to scramble it through. McLaren better at the use of the ground. All player going in high, but read the play well. That was McLaren into the centre of the ground. Kick will be turned over and it's gone straight down the throat there of Jamie Hopgood. Hopgood now plays on quickly. Comes out towards scoreboard side wing. Can't get it to his teammate McLaren. Good use of the footy, or could have been hanging on. Little toe poke forward, comes back up, handball, Langhorne Creek again. McLaren will sheer weight of numbers coming in. They're loving the footy down at the greasy conditions. There's too many on top of the football here. The umpire will come in and ball up again. Straight back in front of us here at the Pongaroa, where the drizzly rain is just going to be persistent. And it's made it awfully greasy. Up by they go again. Good thump down it is there by the Creeks. Creeks now turn around, switch up into the body, kick bounce up towards centre, half forward. Claggett, not a good one. Straight to the waiting arms of McLaren. They're going through the spine. And again, McLaren take it uncontested mark. Next one, load up. Mutton. Here he comes. The lead comes out. Oh, he set himself up and over the pack of players. Can't complete the mark. Play on's the call from the umpire. Back door comes out. Langhorne Creek. The hurried kick. The backman's kick. Just kick it and get it out of here. Didn't work so good. McLaren just sheer weight of numbers. Again, a good pick up it is there by Ellis. Ellis the skipper for McLaren. Always turn the football over again. Here come the Creeks. They go straight down the spine. There is no one down there. Here it comes. Zohar has to get hold of the football, does. He's got plenty of time. Look around, uses it, draws the player. McLaren again out of trouble, or are they? Yes, they are. Centre wing, good mark again, taken by the skipper in Ellis for McLaren. Looking to play on. Walking it on. Kick down the line. It's turned over and picked up there by Langhorne Creek. Inside. Picked up, is it Kellogg? No, Thomas Derham with the football. Derham plays on quickly, switches the outer side of the ground to Clifford. Clifford, time for a long raking handball, gets out at okay. Creek get the kick away, but she's a shocker. That one's going to scare all the worms out of the grass. That lot out in front of the coaches' boxes. McLaren pick it up. A hurried kick back in again, and that one's gone to the car park. Out of bounds on the full. Langhorne Creek to bring it back in. McLaren 1-3. Langhorne Creek get the score.
10 minutes has just ticked over on the clock for the first quarter as the boundary umpire's got hold of the ball. No, he hasn't.
No, free kick out of bounds on the full.
Free kick out of bounds on the full out there to Langhorne Creek. Off hands it goes. It's gone about 70 metres down the ground. It's gone into that Bermuda triangle out there right in front of where all the crowd sit under the veranda there. And the ball has been pushed across the line, I think, this time, and the boundary umpire will come and throw it in. In it goes. Good high throw in down there by the boundary umpire. Pushed down there by McLaren, the ruck in front. And a free kick's been paid down here to Langhorne Creek, and Langhorne Creek might eventually get a shot at goal on this. Might be a little bit too far out, but some of the players have been able to kick it that far. Haven't got the number of the player out there that's got it.
Benny Warren's gone right back. He's not even looking for a lead out, so he's
I reckon
confident.
He's got half a chance here, and have a look at that. That has gone an absolute mile down there, and it's offline though. It's one behind. The first score go to Langhorne Creek. Langhorne Creek 1 point, Trail McLaren 1-3 on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
McLaren brought the ball back in, went to the clubhouse pocket, marked it, brought it out, and there it goes around, intercepted there by Langhorne Creek.
It'll be hands in the back, free kick.
Is she?
Yep,
over
going back.
To,
That'd be Benny McLeod.
I thought he marked it anyway.
He did,
McLeod's
but the umpires come in and pulled in an infringement as well.
Yep, Langhorne Creek anyway, go forward again. Over the back, picks it all up, kicks it all up. That's straight through the middle on the Telstra Shop scoreboard. Langhorne Creek go to 1-1 to McLaren 1-3.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Ball with the umpire, back up in the middle we go again. Tap down from the Creek. Creek trapped the football, but they trap. Whoa! Down goes the player there for Langhorne Creek, who had hold of the footy. And the umpire is pinned, and the umpire will come in and ball up again from the centre circle. There they go again. Up high. Yeah, tap down. McLaren picked up, well read by Langhorne Creek. Just can't control the footy, but a kick out. Soccer off the deck. Comes out clear, but it's gone down the throat of McLaren. McLaren now go out. Club room side wing. Lead comes out. Plenty of players slipping over. The greasy old footy's coming right into play now, right on the boundary line. And over she goes, and the boundary umpire will come into play. It's around there from the bowling club. My Ponga Oval.
I think the Creeks are going to miss their big ruckman that's normally plays for them.
Yeah, well, with Seller, yeah,
Seller,
will be,
yeah.
yeah. Really missing him. Ball comes back in with the throw in, tap out over the top, control it. McLaren got it. Look at the numbers, and McLaren overneath the football. They're really trying to go forward with it again. Still working hard. Langhorne Creek got it wrapped up. Ball comes out free. Umpires are letting it go. They're playing to the conditions. Well done. Ball comes back door. McLaren gets a hurried kick away. Look down the line to Wobbly. All marks taken there by Langhorne Creek. They come out wide. Here's a chance now for Kellett. Kellett goes forward up towards the big Benny Warren. Benny Warren now with the football, little toe post forward to Howe. Good grab. Well, Kellett Howe, and they're fighting over it, so you don't want to give 50 away to your Kiefer. And he gets up, and the umpire's going to bring him right around in the pocket. Maybe a little bit too far out. Short pass through, unchecked player, that'll be Lally again. And a little chip up over the top, and it's nailed him.
Could very well get the first 2 goals.
And slowly, yeah, well, you're not a bad, probably kick from here, bit of the breeze, just pushing it from left to right.
Down the netball court end, he's kicking.
And slowly on his way in, kick on its way, he's not looking too bad, she's still drifting to that right, didn't allow for that breeze too much. Goal umpire's gone for the pacemaker, and 1 point it is to Langhorne Creek. So they go to 1 goal 2 to 1 goal 3, McLaren on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
McLaren with the ball back into it. He comes all back onto it. I reckon that's Lachlan Matthews, I think, is kicking in for them. Drives as he goes the club room side, gets some good distance out over the back with the hands. Comes to ground on the forward flank for the Creeks. Comes all out. Traps over there in front of the coach's boxes. Wrapped up, and the umpire's going to have to come over there to ball it up once more. Yes, today it looks like it's actually sort of lightened up just a little bit, but it's still coming down as a steady drizzle. Up they go. Ball comes out over the back of the Langhorne Creek, smothered off the boot by McLaren. She goes forward, and they go stacks on the mill over here and slides over the boundary line. True wing position on the club room side. Directly opposite here now. So we wait for the umpires to set. Comes in onto it. Gets a purchase on it. They're going good for considering the wet ball. Up she goes. Ruckman goes up, thumps down, McLaren gets it, he gets slung down and turn around, and the umpire comes in to repeat it for the central throw up again.
Yeah, and your money if you grab hold of the footy in the pack.
Certainly do, yes. Up they go, Ruckman go up, push the ball around, down the stacks on the mill underneath, she's sitting there, nobody's there, he's going to go for holding the ball.
Yeah.
You can see this, the umpire's waiting.
The umpire hovering.
Everybody just stood there thinking, oh, it's wet, we'll get away, and up comes the Creek with the balls, and it goes off there to Lachlan Earl, I reckon.
Yes, it is.
Earl with the ball for the Creeks, drives them in forward into that forward pocket, and that's Mark. It's a shove in the back with the leg by Warren too, but the big tall bloke stood there for McLaren. He relieves in the back flank. Watchman for the McLaren drives it up from where it come out of on the true wings. Offhand goes over the boundary line, and she'll be a ball in exactly where it come from when the umpire paid for that holding the ball. So yeah, the players will want to watch this. Good by the umpires, you know, make the effort. So it's good decisions by them. And they go, throw in goes up they go, Ruckman set themselves, comes around, McLaren try to kick it out, they get forward, doesn't get much distance, it gets wrapped up again, and he gets slammed and with a head thump to the ground too. Yes, and the high, the umpire says he's gone to the Creeks. Good one.
Lachlan Earl again.
He laid the tackle, and yet he got the one for high, so I think the McLaren bloke must have thrown an arm back, I'd say. So anyway, then they go forward once again. Langhorne Creek goes all up. The umpire pays another one, and this is pretty good for the Creeks. They'll get up. It almost looks like Kellogg, doesn't it? White boots on it.
Could be Cleggett, I think.
Could be, yeah. God, he won't turn his back for me.
Alexander Cleggett, I think, mate.
So anyway, he's got the white boots. He'll line up distance he got last time, so there's no problems at all with that. Drives it all up, swings it all through. That looks pretty good. Keep it on, boys, because on the Tilt the Shop scoreboard, Langhorne Creek go to 2-2, and they're leading McLaren 1-3.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
You're almost playing this a lot. You think that there was no second chance, but there is a second chance for both these sides. After today, down it goes to the half-forward line. Coming out there was Langhorne Creek, and they can't pick it up though. The player does pick it up. He's grabbed too high, I would say. And there'll be a free kick paid
bit early to come in here, boys. You don't want to start getting any little coloured numbers. Oh, and here it comes. 50 as well. They're not letting the player get hold of the football and play. They were carrying on with it too much, McLaren. And this will cost them.
Yeah, there's a couple of them still having a bit of a go at each other, but
silly.
Just watch the scoreboard here, and I think
it's still going on. And the umpire's right in there.
Number 28's going in there. That's Tonkin's number.
It's not
Shannon Jones.
It is Shannon Jones, and he puts through a goal for himself and the third goal for
Langhorne Creek. They go to 3 goals too, leading McLaren at 1 goal 3 on our Tilt the Shop scoreboard.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
Not really intimidation, it's just stupidity then, isn't it?
Here's the umpire with it back up in the middle again. Good tap down. It is by McLaren. Bottom of the pack is Dominish. And doesn't get it. Freedom McLaren. What have we got? That's hanging on too much. McLaren from the centre ground, load up the football, high ball up in there. I don't know if the high balls are going to work out too good in these drizzly conditions. It doesn't. Comes off hand. Langhorne Creek slam it on the boot back into the centre again. Well done by Dominic. Gets the second effort. Done for too high.
Yeah.
Nearly got done for holding the ball, but the player a little bit too heavy-handed, and that's when McLaren want to lower their eyes a little bit. Dominic from the centre ground loads up, goes out towards the club rooms. McLeod can't get all the footy, comes off hand, still close to the boundary line. Curtis Perry's in there. McLaren keep the ball alive, bring it out dark, weave around. We run his full 15, does. The kick is on its way, can't be marked, comes off hands and out of bounds by the bowling club. And the boundary umpire will come into play. Well, 20 minutes have gone. 3-2 Langhorne Creek, 1-3 McLaren.
A bit of argy-bargy there going on there now. Umpire throws the ball in, and it comes smacked out there. McLaren gets it. Awful kick off the boot though. Goes up the forward lines. Turns around, tackle. McLaren picks it up. Handballs back inside. That one there was to Charla, and he goes round, goes up, and the umpire's blown his whistle for high, I reckon again.
Yep.
And it's a free kick to McLaren's and their forward flank. Inside the 50. Turn around. Going to test his. Breeze is probably just going to his system a bit, so he just puts it up. Smart move in there, goes out there, out they come McLaren, can't take it. Snapped over the back, the smother comes off from the Creeks. Snapped again, goes around off the boot. There she is, tilts the shot scoreboard. Goes to 3 goals to Langhorne Creek, to 2 goals 3 to McLaren.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
In the centre again, we're coming up to the time on period, Trev.
Umpire throws it up again. Down it comes. Gone to Langhorne Creek down there. Dominish to Dominish. Dominishes are getting into this, and it goes down there to Zach Cameron. And the ball now is on the ground. Picked up again by Langhorne Creek. You might get one bit too high.
Well, that is taking him out too. That's coming in a bit too hard, boys.
Yeah, they're sliding on the ground. Someone will get hurt in a minute. And that is Dominish, Matthew John Dominish, that's got the free kick. You might think he's a little bit too far out there. Yeah, no, he's going to have a go. That's a shocker. It's straight along the ground. Ball's on the ground there. Should be picked up here by McLaren. Right back into the centre.
Nicky Warren.
There's only Nick Warren there. Nick Warren puts the ball on the boot. Back into the forward line it goes. Looking for his brother out there. Went over his head though.
Callop.
And the ball now is forced across for behind, is it? No, they've still kept it out. And almost come up a player's boot then across the line. He pulled his foot away just at the right time, and the boundary umpire will come and throw it in.
Jared Callop was right there at that footy.
No, it's not. He has paid the free kick.
Slipped through the ball. Deliberate, did he?
Paid there for maybe not deliberate, but it might have come off his boot.
Benjamin Warren, Kev.
So Warren's got a chance here.
The goal kicking machine, that's what they brought him in the side for.
You probably run out a little bit around onto his right foot, which he does do. Has a shot for goal, and that one's gone pretty close. In fact, it's gone very close. There's the umpire, straight through the goal, and that is the fourth goal to Langhorne Creek. 4 goals, 2 Langhorne Creek, 2 goals, 3 McLaren on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
No, it wasn't. It was in bad conditions at all. Ball back up in the centre again. Tap down it is. Well done by McLaren. Tap, and it's going off a series of hands. Who's going to hold a bit? Well done by Calabao. He's got a long roping handball up over the top. Can't get the Dominish factor going out there in the middle. Ball comes back up into the centre. Juggly mark backwards. It goes to Nicky Warren. Nick Warren now. Where's my brother? Here he is. He's got him out in the target. The bouncy ball might sit up if it's going to sit up for Ben just gets run into the back. Goes backwards. Dominish again with the body. Brings it around up into the pocket. And across the face and just out from the kick-off line. McLaren has taken the last line of defence. A lovely mark. Looking for options to go. She's not mini Colts game, but there is players everywhere. Up by they go. Looking for the big ruckman. Howe gets his mitt still, but can't get it for the Creek. Down at the bottom of the pack, they're still working in hard overtime for it. Umpires are hovering at the back. He hasn't got that little jig anymore, so he's just going to come in and have a ball up. Players separate themselves off the pack. He's got the washing tonight. Ball gets tapped down by Laurie again by McLaren, or a player from McLaren tries to pick up the footy. No real attempt, but he's wrapped up. Umpire will come in and ball up once again.
25 minutes left.
What do we got? 5 goals, bit of time, and we up by they go again. McLaren seem to be winning the ruck. Wexcella's definitely the missing link out there. It is for him. A little quick kick comes over from Arrow. Clever work by Langhorne Creek. Oh, look to get rid of the ball. There is Thomas Jaron. Get out of that one. The kick comes back out in the middle again. Well done, Langhorne Creek. They return it. Clifford gets it out and wide to a teammate. Little Juggly had to pick it up. Handball's not the best one. Goes up to Jake Dominish, and Jake Dominish is still at the bottom of the pack. The umpires are trying to get it out of there, and it's not going to happen. We'll come in and ball up. Well, 25 and a half minutes are gone, Kevin, the fourth quarter, and I think you're the only one that probably hasn't got a score yet.
Yeah, I got a score. No, see if Trev can get one.
Up she goes on that forward flank for Langhorne Creek. Goes up and down. Handball comes out wide. McLaren gets the umpire said throw, and it's a free kick to
so
the
McLaren. He threw his opposition player on the ground.
He'll turn around and come back. Creek boy saying it's wet. I tried to handball.
Try a bit over.
He paddled instead of slapping. So anyway, called to play on, off they come, drive up centre half forward, over the top it goes, comes to grounds. McLaren try to pick the ball up, turns around, picks it all up, they dive themselves over, the creek dive on top of the umpire will come in and will ball up on the forward flank for McLaren, kicking towards the ankle end of the Maiponga Oval. Up they go, taps around down there, McLaren gets it, swings it around, puts it in the pocket. Here's a go, oh, that's tackled onto the player. He turns around and goes out and goes over the boundary line. Probably a bit unlucky not to have got the free then, McLaren. So he was slid down and the Creek player grabbed him, but he didn't even bother to pick the ball. Boundary umpire brings it back in, up she goes, thump down, McLaren gets it, misses the bulldozer, hits the ground, comes over and there's a stacks on the middle. The umpire comes in and whistles and we'll repeat the one that's here. As the player's thrown out the back. There she goes, folks. Water time here at the Maiponga Oval on the qualifying final, and we have the Telstra Shop scoreboard. Langhorne Creek 4-2 are leading McLaren 2-3. Kevin, goal kickers.
Yeah, our goal kickers for Langhorne Creek. We missed one of them real early in the game there, but we've got three of them here. Angus Lally, Shannon Jones and Jared Kellock. Langhorne Creek, we missed one somewhere along the line, Nifty.
You got Angus Lally was one, Shannon Jones was
Ben
one,
Warren
Benjamin
Ben
Warren was
Warren.
the one around the corner, the old
That's right.
snappy shot.
That's the one he got a while ago, the last one. And for McLaren, Joel Vanderloo and Billy Charler, and their goal scorers. There was a gather in the middle, and I don't think that the quarter time will last too long out here because they'll get a little bit wet. But anyway, that's the score. 4-2 to Langhorne Creek, 2-3 to McLaren, and it's quarter time.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you're moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
Thank you very much, Cookie. Umpire holds the ball aloft to get the second term underway. Start of it will be Langhorne Creek 4-2. McLaren 2-3, and up they go and down they go. Stack on the mills in the middle of the centre circle.
Didn't take long, did it?
And it didn't take long, did it? And down we come. Well, the drizzly rain's gone away. We just need that sunshine to just come out now and we get the game going again. Ellis with the football from McLaren gets it, or just overrun the footy, bounced up to player there for Langhorne Creek, gets it wrapped up in Hopgood. And the umpire said, not going anywhere, pinned. And we'll ball up just off the centre circle. Flick up in the area again. Good tap down, it is going McLaren, winning, dominating out there in the rucking duels with Stella missing. And the umpire again will come in and ball it up. And here we go. Kev's starting to build his picket fence. Umpire again, up high they go again. McLaren wins the rucking, down. We've got a whistle. Whistles come from a little way behind, and the free kick has gone the way of Langhorne Creek. Let's see what that one was for. Trev, that one snuck in.
Blocking.
Right, okay. Langhorne Creek with the footy, fire it up towards centre up forward. Benny Warren's taking a big head clash in there, but well done by Earl. He gets the footy, hurried one around the body, but McLaren are coming around to clean up. Well done by Kuiper Zohar. He's kick around the body, gone back down to Langhorne Creek. The turn around there by Hopgood again. They fly pack of players. Are they going in hard or what, these guys? Ball's going to be stacked in. Umpire says no, she's still moving around. Puts the play on call. Now they trap it in because there's a swarm of players onto it. The umpire will ball up about 50 metres out from Langhorne Creek goals in front. Oh, well done by Earl. Gets the big tap down to the creek, but they get it up. Now it goes down to Lally again. Lally around the body, bounces ball. I think she's slipped on through, boys. I reckon he's got goal number 2 for him. He has. And goal number 5 for Langhorne Creek. They go to 5 goals to McLaren. 2 goals 3 on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
To do a headbutt.
And height.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to shake the drops off the ponytail. Back in the centre, up it goes. Ruckman step underneath it, hits the ground again, comes down there, and McLaren's on the bottom and get the recipient of the free kick. Comes out quickly there. I reckon it could be Lachlan Matthews. Anyway, he handballs off, goes off, up on the forward flank. Good slide and mark, and that one goes out there, I reckon, to
Clifford, yep.
McLaren with the ball on their forward flank. Drives up, drives them right in front of the clubrooms. Up they go, over the back, nobody can go up, and it's a free kick to Langhorne Creek for the hands in the back.
McLeod.
In the jump. McLeod.
Big push.
Yep, McLeod recipient. He comes across the goal, short kick, finds his player there in the back lines. He comes out wider still and goes over to you, Kevy, because I'm blocked out.
Yeah, you can see this one there, down the ground they go with an easy chance for Earl. Earl gets a hand pass over to his teammate. Not a good one though, couldn't grab hold of it. Ball now only about 35-40 metres out from Langhorne Creek's goal. The umpire's calling them play on out there, and maybe he's missed a couple of free kicks, but anyway, he's let it go as the ball rolls across the boundary line and out of bounds. So the ball will be thrown in now on the forward line for Langhorne Creek again, far side of the ground. In comes the boundary umpire with it. How's he going with it? Good throw in there by the boundary umpire, gives the ruckman plenty of chance. Ball will come out towards the boundary line again, they'll just keep it in for the time being. It's very, very close along there, and the boundary umpire signals it's out of bounds, and we'll have another throw in. So come in again with the ball. Lots of players around the ball, in fact nearly half the teams are out there around the ball at the moment. The throw-in almost goes over the top of the ruckman. It doesn't. Picked up out there by McLaren. Umpire calls play on. Ball goes into another stack of players, and the umpire will have to come in and throw it up. Well, it's lightened up a little bit here. A little bit of blue sky to our right there now, coming up from Yankalilla way.
Very little.
And the rain has blown off down to Wollonga to mess their oval up for tomorrow. Back it goes now to Langhorne Creek. He manages to kick it across there to Roberts. That's Matthew Roberts out there in the radio game. He's a young player for that. Up it goes in the air. In they go. Down on the ground it goes. Pushed out there by McLaren. They can turn around, they'll get this one. Well across the ground it goes out here. The big fella nearly had a spoil there by his own teammate. That was Sam Laurie.
Made a meal of that.
And back it goes again. Back into the forward line. There's a free kick being paid down here. And it's gone out here to Kellogg. Kellogg's got a player waiting for the ball down there, and that was out there in Ben Warren. Ben Warren can't do anything with it. Goes over his head. And here's a chance now for a score, is it?
Yep.
I think a minor score only, and that's 5 goals 3 to Langhorne Creek, 2 goals 3 to McLaren.
Out comes the footy. They don't muck around with it here. Comes off the set of chest. Langhorne Creek with the football again. Kick in. We've got a free.
FAD.
Yeah, got decked after he kicked the football. Yeah, really disciplined. The old McLaren, they can't start giving free kicks away like this in in goal striking distance in this weather.
If they give away another goal here, they'll be in trouble, I think.
My 4 goals is looking good. So, Langhorne Creek with the football. Just can't pick up the player it was that was decked after that, but he's kicking it from bowling club pocket. Kick is on its way. Langhorne Creek going in. Goal umpire. Langhorne Creek look pretty happy, and so it's the goal umpire. The 6 on the board to Langhorne Creek. They go to 6-3 to McLaren. 2-3 on a Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour Central Shopping Centre, boys.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
And stuff like that, like shows drizzly conditions, greasy. Let her have it, Trev.
Back in the centre, up they go. McLeod gets it for the Creeks. Tackle it off, they kick it forward and there, sock it off the ground by McLaren. That's probably one way to go out for it. The Creeks jump on it, he'll go for holding the ball. No attempt, great decision in it. He dived on it, Dominish, and he's got pinged for it. Yeah, if you're going to do that, you have to make an effort, and that's the best thing out. McLaren drives right out there in Jess Watchman. He hits up in the forward flank. The Creeks pick it all up, handball back, right in front of the coach's box. Goes forward on the flank, turns round, he gets trapped out there and she goes over the boundary line, true wing position on the club ring side at Myponga Oval. Turn around, goes into it. Everything's been the Creeks right from the start of this quarter too, so it looks like they're starting to enforce it. McLaren are just starting to ravel apart. Up it goes, thumped forward by McLaren, gets down on the stacks on the millie, the ball gets thrown around, pushes up. The umpire comes in and says, you've got to keep going, boys. And he'll recall for a throw up by him this time. Sets it up, looks around. Stacks around here though, up she goes, the ball's full straight down and the umpire at the back has called something and we've got a free kick going to Langhorne's Creek. So recipients, Dominish, he's got under their skin a bit I think, so he's riling him up.
You got that one right.
Yes, he certainly has, a little rug rat I reckon. He goes out and he's got McLeod I reckon.
Yeah. Like a fox terrier, isn't
he? Look, he's run straight into a player then too.
Yeah,
so.
he's winding him up.
Yeah, but he has. He's got them going, he knows he's rattling. McLeod kicks it up for the Creeks, up on the flank, out there, thump from behind by McLaren, doesn't get into it and kicks back into there, over the top. Umpire calls play on. Creeks grab it, gets down.
Nabbed hold of the footy, free kick Creek.
Yeah, he dropped it in the tackle though. I said the mark was not paid because it was play on, and
yeah, but then he just grabbed him and threw him out the way.
Yeah,
no
dropped
chance
down, and that's the way to go. So up it goes, I reckon, young Rofi, I reckon. No, it's not. He's got legs on it, and he kicks down, he kicks it out in the full, I reckon. No, he's got a 50 metre. So the players ran over the mark, I'd say, and she's gone out of there, and the Creeks are going to have another shot now, and they're going to be about 30 metres out, directly on a slight 45-degree angle heading out there.
Well, McLaren, the way they're playing, is going to give Langhorne Creek a free ticket.
Oh, certainly.
The next week's Saturday's game, that's for sure.
Lachlan Earl with the ball. And he turns around, he should not make a problem onto here as he goes through. Steps around, comes in, drives it off the boot, hangs around, and he misses that one. So that's a minor score to Langhorne's Creek. Telstra Shop scoreboard, 6-4 we have to Langhorne's Creek, 2-3 McLaren, and they need to smarten up, Nifty.
Yeah, certainly do. They've got to get back to their footy, in the good footy that we know that they can play. Langhorne Creek's doing the rustling, and Langhorne Creek are doing okay. Short kick comes back out, finds Kaifazoa, hugs the boundary line, scoreboard side wing, comes off hands and goes out of bounds. Boundary umpire will come into play. Boundary umpire, I don't know if that one out from a couple of cars. Plenty of players at the fore of the football. Boundary umpire ready to throw it in the rain. Drizzly rain's disappeared from us, starting to clear up a little bit better. Can stay that way, could throw in it is there, tap down it is by Laurie, it is by the... oh, sorry, no, it wasn't Laurie. There by McLaren, come back out, and Lowry with the football. McLaren, good hands, comes back out, but it's come off. Hands, it's play on, yes it is. Dominish is in there again. He comes a little rug back, picked up there by Curtis Perry, couldn't get an area away. Oh, wow, swung around and they've knocked heads. Dominish is getting a friendly fire. And the umpire called it as probably a bit of a sling tackle. Lucky, I don't know how they both get up. Earl with the kick goes forward. Benny Warren, the kick was there. Intercept, we've got a whistle. We've still got something going on. And looks like Calabow's giving something away. McLaren. Yeah. And that one comes back, looks like, no, who are we going back to? Yeah, series of handballs. I didn't really see who's got the free kick out of all that one, so it is McLaren. Coming back out again, Kiefer Zohar is the reliever right in front of the scoreboard here at the Maiponga Oval. He loads up the footy, long bomb, looking down the ground. Well done, intercepted. Well read off hands. It is by McLaren. Now they drive forward. The race is on. There is nobody up there. McLaren gets there first. Picked up it is. Here's the jump for Martin. Double tackle done, holding the ball. Umpire back there and spits the whistle out of it. And well done by Langhorne Creek. Last line of defence picked up in there. It is by Durham. Durham comes back out wide to the club rooms, does okay, all the kicks off target. Curtis Perry's not going to get there. Didn't touch any hands, so McLaren will get the recipient of the free kick in.
Jones, I reckon.
It is.
Sorry, was it? Yeah.
Up high they go again. Mark, will it be paid?
Yes,
it has been paid.
That or free.
Yeah, heavily put down.
That was Bollenhagen then that quickly got in from McLaren.
So McLaren with a footy right in front of the faithful there at the Maiponga Club change rooms, club rooms. Plenty of people underneath the veranda. That can have a little bit of drizzle that's cleared up now.
He was a player that was drafted at one stage, Bollenhagen from South. If he wasn't, it would have been very close to it.
So McLaren needs this one shot on, striking distance in, ball loads up the footy, travelling the distance. He is pretty happy about it. We'll just wait on the goal umpire. He's all happy. The all clears come through. McLaren get their third goal on the ball. So 3 goals, 3 to McLaren, 6 goal for Langhorne Creek on Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
Black cloud that was there has moved on. We've got a little bit of blue sky above us, but the way the ball's thrown up, quick kick out of the pack there by Watchman. Goes down to the half forward line. Off hands it goes. Big more player down, hand down over that. He had to put his head down to pick it up, so he wasn't actually bending down. That umpire said, play on, and then he decides he'll grab hold of it and throw it up. So it's thrown up now, just forward to centre, over the clubroom side. They're kicking down towards the netball court end, and that is the McLaren side. This one will bring
that's gutsy, Mark.
That is a great mark when you're going the same way as what the ball is, and the mark has been taken there by the Creeks. Kick out by Earl. Earl finds Kellogg. Kellogg now with another little left footer down the ground, and I reckon
Ben
Warren.
Handy link up, those 3.
So I think they've probably nearly all played league football.
Benny's going from McLeod.
Anyway, in comes Warren, kicks it in, and the ball will be off hands, pushed across the boundary line, and out of bounds under those 3 trees in the line down there. And it's marvellous how many times the ball finishes up in that area here at Maiponga Oval. Anyway, Langhorne Creek kicking down there towards the Yankalilla end from the throw in. The ball fell short there, none of the ruckman touched it. The ball is taken out here by McLaren. McLaren has shown a bit more effort now as the ball is kicked down there. There'll be a free kick paid here to Langhorne Creek. Pushing the back wing for a bit of a push out. And the Creeks now have got the ball.
Comes centre half back. Comes straight across.
Reckon he'll finish it up. No, he won't. He kicks it down the ground.
That was the way to go.
Yes. And it's gone down there to Cleggett. Cleggett will come in, and it's a wobbly old kick goes down the ground, straight to the opposition though. And McLaren will bring it back in. No, they decide they won't bring it back in. He'll kick it over that side again. Almost a mark taken there by McLaren. Can't complete it. Ball's on the ground. Trying to get it out. They can't. And the umpire will come in here and toss it up. 6 goals, 4 to Langhorne Creek. 3 goals, 3 to McLaren.
Up high they go with the umpire again. Flick it up in the air again. McLaren trying to get that footy out. Can't do it. Comes off hands and out of bounds. And out of bounds in the bowling club pocket. here at the Malponga Oval. They've done some work on this oval over the years, haven't they?
And around it too. There's been a lot of trees removed.
Yeah. Ball comes back in again. Good tap down. It is by McLaren, but picked up by Langhorne Creek. They wheel it around the body to the centre half forward territory. It is all clever there by Howe. Nearly gets away with it. He does get away with it. Pass goes forward. Benny Warren, I think it is. There comes Caleb Howell in after the foot. He just can't control it. There's help arise for Langhorne Creek. Comes back up to Cleggett again. A hurried kick on, goes out of bounds on the full. Right in front of the scoreboard here at the Malponga Oval, with the scoreboard reading Langhorne Creek 6-4, McLaren 3-3 with 15 minutes gone. This is the second term.
McLaren have to go and get the ball, which has held them up, so that's helped out the Creek side.
Yeah, zoned up.
Yeah, because they get recipient because it was not touched off of a kick, so that's the rule, which is great rules coming into football. Up they come now onto the new subdivision side. Up they go, over the back. Can't handle it, McLaren though. Stumbles it over the back and comes off the legs. Everyone's, even the water boys, screaming for on the full. And
probably was right too.
No, it came off his knee.
Oh.
And it was over the boundary line anyway, so boundary umpire, now in charge of this one, says, I'm going to have it to keep warm. Up he goes, good throw in, up they go. Ruckman come out, McLaren gets it. Creeks tried to go out for it, that pushes over, slides over, and she goes over the boundary line for a repeat.
Gee, they miss Seller, don't they, in the ruck, Kev? What we've seen a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
They're getting
There'd be
killed,
another 2 or 3 goals ahead with Seller.
Yeah,
killed in the ruck.
Here they go, pushes the ball up again, that's all right. Ruckman goes up, great fire, McLaren then, pushes it all out. Creeks tried to come through on it, comes round to there, tapped all out there. McLaren player didn't have it. He goes back in and tackles a tackle onto it, and he goes well on both of them then.
They're the fat into the fire there.
Certainly good. Jonas gets up for the Creek with the ball and gives it back. There it is, that one's hanged on to it. Umpire, wrong position to see that. Turn around, McLaren, and he goes for holding the ball. That's unlucky for McLaren's end. Should have got the original one, but the umpire pins it out. So a recipient of Langhorne's Creek. This top side, forward flank, drives it up to the Yankalilla end. Up they goes, there's a body bump come from behind. Goes all out, handball goes back, McLaren gets wrapped up and she'll be a ball up.
There he goes,
on the ball.
You'd always tell what they stare there.
Oh, you just hover around, they pucker up the chest, don't they? And they go, boom, big whistle, holding the ball.
Yep, you're going to see it like he said. You're not going to make an attempt, mate. I'm going to ping you for it. So
this game's made for Lowell. These conditions, he's loving it, licking it up.
Got 2 already, so he's going for his 3rd, which is certainly
not bad before half time.
Certainly is. Goes in, bang, slides off. No problems at all. Telstra Shop scoreboard. Langhorne's Creek skipping away 7-4 to McLaren 3-3.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
I think he ate a lot.
He could only chew on it.
Throws the ball up in the centre again. Down it goes. McLaren dive through the pack down there. Player then was Bollenhagen. He gets it down to the forward line. Back line down there from Langhorne Creek, holding steady in the back.
In the back,
advantage. And the Creeks now will go down the ground with it. Comes across here. And a good mark has been taken down there by Hopgood. So Hopgood's got it on the wing, on the far side of the ground. Hopgood now holds play up and he kick it out here to the big fella there.
Caleb out, long sheaf.
He just took his time down there to kick it back in again. Over it goes. Umpire lets play go on, and the backline player down there for McLaren's got hold of it. That almost a good mark taken out there. That could have been Ben Warren that had a go at it. And the umpire lets play go on. Down on the ground it goes again. They're trying to get it out. I think the umpire's got a hover around.
It's come out.
It looked like he was going.
He was. The ball just popped out.
And the ball will be thrown up by the umpire on the far side of the ground. on the half-forward line now for Langhorne Creek.
Plenty of help there from the McLaren players telling the umpire how to umpire.
They were, yeah, well, just in case he's forgotten anyway. I think he tried to bully his way through there.
Dominish again wins. Oh, and here we go. He's wound up the clock again, Dominish.
Probably fair enough, though. He just put his head down to try to get through the pack. Didn't do it, and Dominish will get the free kick when they sort themselves out. If he keeps pushing the player in the mark in the face, he might turn it over. Anyway, Dominish has got it. Dominish kicks the ball. That's not a bad kick down to the forward line. Over the back of the pack it goes. Goes into another stack of players down there, and there's a wild shot for goal, and it misses by a mile. 7 goals 5 to Langhorne Creek. 3 goals 3 to McLaren.
Net would have stopped that, you see.
Net would have stopped there, yeah. McLaren with the footy. Little toe poke up to himself, plays on, gives himself another 15 metres, loads up, kicks out wide. Out wide they do. Oh, McLaren gets the footy, gets a little toe poke to it. Well, see McLaren, Langhorne Creaky hard on the footy. Umpires are hovering in the background. Right, John, boys, and I'll have it, and we'll ball up again. Laurie back in the ruck work from McLaren again. Dominates he's in there, but as I said, that Langhorne Creek get the tap down and the kick away. Hurry, kick away. We've got a whistle in there. We've got a free kick for take your partner by the hand. 28 there. That was old Tonky Jones. Shannon Jones got old Tonky's number.
Yes.
So Shannon's as quick as the old Tonkster.
And Matthew Tonkin injured his knee
in the state game. Yeah, sad one. Comes back in from Jones. He punched away. It is to keep it alive. Benny Warren Lally again there at the bottom pack. Just slips over. Here comes the Jared Dominish again. Matthew John gets this thing, but this time he's given one away. This time you can't get away with everything, Matthew. And McLaren with the football right in front of the scoreboard here. My Ponga Oval. Up high they fly again. Time for Giles underneath the footy, but understeps it now. Pick up by Clifford. Clifford backwards to Nick Warren. Nick Warren comes back out wide to Rothy. Rothy with some options. Have a look at the crowd down here. They're looking for the footy. Everybody's flooded to one end of the ground. Rothy loads up. The big kick in. Where's the big high flyers in the wet conditions? Come up, punch down. That was Kuiper's Zohar. She's at the bottom of the pack. They've trapped the McLaren player. Umpire's not playing the game this time. He's going to come in for a ball up.
Everyone's down here but the crowd.
Yeah. Ball comes back up again. Oh, McLeod gets a big shunt out of that one, and McLeod will come back up with the recipient of the free kick for Langhorne Creek. That was just crude.
He certainly added a bit to it, though.
Yeah, he died. He's a good dive. I mean, I shouldn't say that thing. Ball comes in. McLeod loads up the wobbly long bomb. She's going long. That comes off fist and through for a minor score, Kev, and it goes to 7 goals 6 Langhorne Creek to 3 goals 3 McLaren. I'll tell the shop scoreboard, and they're out. Trev.
23 minutes gone. McLaren have taken the mark in the back flank. Up he goes, over to the bowling club side, goes over there, up they go, one hand, comes off, the Creek get it, he gets wrapped up and it's high. There's a free kick to Langhorne Creek.
You're doing all right in the free kick department.
Just about to state the same.
Yeah, they're going very well, aren't they?
Still, I think they're there because they're just being a bit, just a bit too much manhandling the
little bit
McLaren mob. Up they go, ball goes forward, we've got holding the ball, so they're getting everything. Dominish again, slid all in, the ball come out, so yeah, look tough.
He's doing
I'll tell you what, he's got a fair bit to add to these free kicks too.
Yeah, I reckon.
I turn around, I reckon
you got the ledger, he's about 4 in front, I reckon, at the moment.
I reckon you call him the chihuahua of the side, I think. He's just nipping everybody's heels.
Too far out for
Yes, he'll just put this one up in the air.
On the lead here.
Drives it all up, here it goes. Up in the full run.
Here comes Benny.
Warren comes out, can't get it. McLaren's get it and they bomb it out. Up they go. Rothy can't get it. McLaren's now, but they've got nobody forward. Goodbye, Nurse. This is set up. Nick Warren is turning around, pick it all up, come out wide here, and Rothy will pick it up and he'll take that one on his front of his eyes. Turns around, he comes
He's
back.
got the Eddie Bet shorts on.
He certainly has. And this weather, it's one of them don't fall down. Nice and wet. So if he kicks this and this is out in the floor, that's an Eddie Betts kick. But his trouble is he's not in the pocket to go for goals, he was on the wing. So it goes over the boundary line and we wait for a ball in for here. Sorry, a ball back for McLaren's. As they pick it up in here, and this one's through Jess Watchman. He gets the ball. McLaren really haven't done much today, in this quarter. Creeks get away, up they go, over the back, bounce and goes over, no, come off our player in front, he goes out, over the front, and he goes a throw here, I reckon.
No,
It's a throw, McLaren's kick,
spotted.
Turn around,
You already said to the umpire how to umpire it.
Lachlan Earls
When he looked to watch out as he went past, he rubbed his hair, so he might have got another 50 there.
It's definitely not 50, I can tell you that. The umpire says I haven't called play on. That would be lucky to be 20 metres.
No, he's going to make him do it again.
He's only come from just in front of us here today, so
it's not
buying land.
50.
They're not real estate agents, these umpires, are they?
No, definitely not.
They're not buying land off that guy.
As I said, you work it out in the centre there, like 25 only puts you up into the 50 metre arc, and he's outside that. So anyway, we've got it around in here, so
Billy Charla.
Still with the ball in Billy Charla, handballs off over the back to his player.
Oh, that's not bad.
Left foot goes up, it's short though. Up they go, stacks off, she goes over the back. So they go to 3 goals for McLaren's to 7 goals, 6 the Creeks on the Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Not far before half time now. The quarter's been going 26 minutes and 20 seconds. The ball's kicked in short. Ball's taken down there now by Langhorne Creek, right in front of the crowd who are huddling together under the veranda, the Myponga Oval. Down goes the ball now, further down the ground, pushed across the boundary line and out of bounds in front of the new gym. Boundary umpire gets hold of it.
I think they're all queuing up, and they say it was Kenny Burgess's bye at half time.
I think they are, yeah.
We're getting ready
for a drink of water, I think, out there.
Pies for Kenny. Kenny only supplies the pies.
The ball now is in front of the timekeeper's box on the clubroom side, and the boundary umpire will throw it in. Well, there can't be too long to go because it's 27 minutes.
4 goals for the quarter only.
That's 5 minutes of time on. Chance now, I think the McLaren team would love to get a goal just before the half-time siren.
I think they need a few more than one.
One will help, but the other side get one and certainly put them well behind the 8 ball. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up, taken off the boot there, and the umpire will come
in.
There
goes the Kev, bang on your
half-time, and that is the score at half-time. 7 goals, 6 to Langhorne Creek, 3 goals, 4 to McLaren. And you got the goal scorers there, Nifty.
Goal scorers we have indeedy. Well, Angus Lally with 3 goals for Langhorne Creek. Shannon Jones with 1 goal. Alexander Cleggett with 1 goal. Benny Warren with 1 goal. Jared Kellogg with 1 goal. And for McLaren, we have Gill with 1 goal. Joel Vanderloo with 1 goal. And Billy Charla with 1 goal. So the score here at halftime, Cookie, it is your lovely boys, the Langhorne Creek, 7 goals, 6 with McLaren, 3 goals, 4 in the final over here at Myponga. It's a little bit of drizzle come, so Kev, so you might need your umbrella to go over there and feast with the Giants over there in the club room.
By the time I get over there and get back again, it'll be 3/4 time.
Oh, trust us, Trev and I will look after the ship, can't we, Trev?
We certainly can. You get that hip done, Kevy, and you'll be running across.
48-22 the score at half time with Langhorne Creek ahead.
It's footy finals fever. The Great Southern Football League's footy finals are finally here. Who will win the holy grail of local football?
Probably Impala.
Malanga.
Probably McLaren. Calipers.
Join Happy FM as we take you on a journey through the finals to the ultimate destination, the GSFL Grand Final on Saturday, September 22nd, with our expert commentary team, Kellen Curran.
Kellen puts it straight through the goal.
Neville Miller. And Trevor Pryor.
Turns around, picks it up, handball.
Calling all the action. Every finals game live streamed via the Happy FM website.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you're moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
Umpire holds the ball off and away we go to start the third term here at the Myponga Oval in drizzly odd conditions. Ball gets tapped up, tapped down it is, but put it up by McLeod. McLeod dishes out the handball, wobbly floating old kick goes forward, chance in for Caleb. Howe gets it onto the boot, round the body, but intercepted and a good mark taken by McLaren. Play on quickly, up they go towards the wing, punched away by Langhorne Creek. Ball in dispute on the ground, player with the footy, he's tucked it back up underneath himself. How's the umpire going to see this one? He says, I'll have it, boys. And we'll come in and ball up on scoreboard side wing here at Myponga Oval. Up you go, flicks it up in the air. Well done, even contest. Well done, well read by Howe. Gets the handball away as he's tackled. Kick on here, Alexander Cleggett. Oh, he spent it before he had it too much. Slipped out of the old fingers. Rolled over the boundary line, the boundary umpire with the footy to bring it back in. Good, high, long throw in. That's a very ripper. Tap out the back. It is by McLaren. They dish the football out. Punch on again. Intercepted. Oh, Langhorne Creek goes in for the tackle. Well done by Howe. He's got it. Trapped it. Brought it back in. Stuck it back under the McLaren body. And he wants on the ball. It's not going to happen. The ball will come in and ball up again. So on. Scoreboard side wing here at Myponga Oval. Up on it, go again, tap down, double tap over the top goes by McLaren, and Airy comes from McLaren again, picked up by Alexander Cleggett, gets a kick away, chance here for Lally. Lally picks up the footy, little toe poke, it is a go, she crosses and skips and bounces across the face of goals and out of bounds, and I don't think anybody touched it, and it will be a kick, free kick to Kiefer Zohar for McLaren. Tucks themselves back underneath the veranda at the club rooms. Kiefer Zohar will sail it on past the club rooms. Crowd out there, get a good view of that one down punch of the football from both teams, and we've got a free kick in the back, and it will go the way of McLaren player out there in, was it? Watchman. That was a good kick down the line, good bark out in front of the coaches by McLaren. The kick was an absolute shocker. It's come off it, smothered down. Langhorne Creek can't get the footy away. There come all the players that are all troops, hanging on. Too much Guernsey hanging on. Wipers, please, out there. McLaren with the football. Load up in towards the forward lines, and we've got the old replay hanging on there. Nick Warren will be the recipient of the free kick. Switches up, comes out wide to Rothie. Rothie has his teammate down the line. The kick was directed to McLaren 1, Langhorne Creek, little chip over the top. They won't be 15.
Yes, it is.
Jeez, like I said, I ain't buying land off these guys. They ain't real estate agents, I know that. Long bomb comes in from McLaren players, fly high early, punched away though. Langhorne Creek tip it, comes off the fingertips. McLaren won't deliver it. They don't happen in our league. And the boundary umpire will come into play and ball it back in. It is 7-6 Langhorne Creek, 3-4 McLaren on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
3 minutes gone and the ball comes in from the boundary umpire. Up it goes, thump forward, kicked out of the air by Langhorne Creek and hits the chest of McLaren, and that one there goes to Brett Ellis. Yep, that's his team.
Yep.
So he'll stand up, probably beyond his distance here with that breeze going. Kicks it out wide, turns around, almost a free kick that's jumping in front of the player. As he turns around and gets over, the Creeks bring it all out. Drag it out in the pocket, right under the scoreboard. Gets over there and he slings it around, and that one's handballed, and she's out of bounds for a free kick to McLaren. McLaren recipients of it there. This one goes around to Bradwell, Christopher Bradwell. I don't know, it's going to be a tough shot. Yeah, you'll have a shot.
It's tough.
Tough one. just a real tough shot. He's real tight as an angle as you can get for it. Turns around, puts it all up, dangs it all out, and guess what? He's made a meal of that one. Minor score. So on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, they go to 3 goals, 5 McLaren, trailing Langhorne Creek 7-6.
That's about the first score of this quarter, isn't it?
It is.
The ball now will be brought back in by Langhorne Creek. Is it Rosie? I'm trying to look between the rain that's running down the window out here.
No,
It's probably
Callan,
not.
I reckon.
Anyway, that's not a bad kick with a wet ball now. Down the ground it goes. They can't mark that one. I find it pretty hard to mark it from now on. Ball, the handball now goes across. And Langhorne Creek now, a couple of long kicks down the ground, will end up with the ball nearly down to their 50 in a minute. They get away with it here, and that's not a bad kick into that pocket either. Off hands it goes. Knocked down there by McLaren. Taken down there by, I can't see who's got it at the moment. Holding the ball, is it?
Dropped it, he said.
And a free
Dominish.
kick will be
Matthew
paid
John.
to Dominish. And that will result in a free kick now.
And shot on too. He's in range here.
The rain is running down our window out here at the moment. And Tony is making a pretty good effort to try and clear it away.
He got the message.
Well done, Tony.
They called Wipers, and Wipers has turned up.
He's one of those blokes you see at the traffic lights.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, in comes Dominish. That's not a bad kick by Dominish. They wave their hands, and that is a goal. And that is Dominish's first goal, and that's the first goal of the third quarter. 8 goals 6 now to Langhorne Creek, 3 goal 5 to McLaren.
Welcome to Ian's Garage Door Centre. We're one of Adelaide's largest garage door specialists, servicing Adelaide and the southern area for over 23 years. We supply, install and service most types of garage doors. We also do quotes for insurance claims, making it easier for you. We are a B&D accredited dealer and specialise in the supply of custom-made doors. An experienced garage door specialist will advise the best options and price to suit your requirements. We'll help you find the ideal garage door. Book your free measure and quote now by phoning Ian's Garage Door Centre on 08 8186 2444 or calling to our showroom at Unit 2, 2 Dorset Street, Lonsdale.
Keep that in your hand.
Umpire with the 40 throws it up the middle of there. Oh, up goes McLeod up and high early. Curtis Perry gets a little kick away, but McLaren's back to it with Giles. Can't get it. Oh, it is hanging on. It'll be a free kick, McLaren.
And
I don't think it went back to the right player, did it?
No.
And it's going to come back, is it? Yeah, I think it did because they tried to play on too quickly. But
Not bad kicks from just one step
recipient. And it's a is it? Yeah, it is. He's double it there. It was Watchman. Watchman goes out wide, finds his teammate in front of the coach's box. Clubroom side, centre wing. Looking to play on quickly. Umpire can out calls him to play on. Loads up the footy, long, high, long probe and ball. Nearly good mark taken. McLaren can't stick it to the fingers, but roved it beautifully back of the pack. The run comes on, loads it up into the square. They go all the way at the back of the pack. Couldn't get it. Shane Rothy gets there and runs it on through and concedes a point. And McLaren held on the board by one more point. They go to 3 goals 6. Langhorne Creek 8-6 on a Telstra Shop score.
Ball goes back. I reckon it's
Nicky,
Kellogg.
isn't it?
No, it's white boots. I reckon it's Kellogg.
Jared, yeah.
I reckon it's Kellogg's with the ball for Langhorne Creek. Certainly is. No, 4, isn't it? 4 Ellis. Brett Ellis has got him too.
No, Damien Thomas Derham.
Sorry, that's McLaren. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Derham. So he kicked it out the ball and she's gone over the boundary line and she's going to be a ball in, but the umpire has to go out and have to try and find it.
It's gone to play bowls over at the bowling club, that ball.
Yeah.
Won't be much bowls on over there, do they?
Well, we don't need to, Kevin. They've had $200,000 spent on that place over there. Yep, thanks to the last elections.
Cool.
Got a grant from the loser, actually, the position, and so they were lucky there. They got into him when he was trying to go back into Parliament. Up they go, the ball goes out, Ruckman go up, comes back down, stacks on the mill over here, umpire looks around, it comes out, he's letting it roll, and McLaren kick it forward. Out they go, runs over Neve, gets touched by the player, and it goes deliberate, he says.
Yeah, not touched.
I don't think it was touched.
Wasn't touched.
The umpire was there, and he's just pushed it over, so a relieving kick there by Langhorne Creek. Up they go, up on the back flank, goes up there, whistle goes up, free kick advantage. goes off though, comes inside, over the back, turns around, handballs up. Here goes the Creek, he misses it though. Tapping it forward, out goes there. The only one McLaren player, he goes down, he gets flattened around, turns around, pushed over. That's deliberate going out onto it, and he runs it over the boundary line. And she's a ball in there by the little fox terrier.
Matthew Dominish. He is in everything today, isn't he?
And she's boundary umpire right in front of the gymnasium here at the Waiponga Oval. Crowd all under the Boston's there. He goes up there, turns around, handballs out by the McLaren Creek, goes over, thumps around, goes up on there. He smacks it back in forward, comes out to there, turns around, goes, no, she must be over the boundary line. The umpire goes for a boundary throw in the forward pocket with 8-6 Langhorne Creek, 3-6 to McLaren on the Telstra.
Ball thrown in there in that forward pocket. That's not a bad throw in. He almost goes in the centre half forward. Chance now for Langhorne Creek to pick it up. They do. Kellogg picks it up, gets it straight back there to his teammate Jake Dominish, and the umpire says that is out of
free kick
on the full.
It's a free kick down there.
Not touched off the boot.
And the ball now will be thrown back in.
It's gone to play netball.
Gone back in, and there's no netball down here today, so no one's over near the netball courts. And McLaren will bring the ball back in from the back pocket area over the far side of the ground. Oh, he just puts the ball up high, and
that's gone.
And that's going to hit the cars on the full. It goes nearly over the fence, and it comes back in again. And that is Dominique, the other Dominique, Matthew John. Little pass goes down the track, and the ball now will be taken by Lally, I reckon, or Matthew Roberts, isn't it? Number 42, I think, it's Matthew Roberts. And Roberts now will see how good a kick he is from the boundary line with a wet ball. Young fella. He comes now, puts the ball on the left foot, and that's not a bad kick. It goes the other side of the post for a minor score. So that's the 7th point to Langhorne Creek. 8 goals, 7 Langhorne Creek. 3 goals, 6 McLaren at the 10-minute mark of the third term.
What boundary umpires had to do the groundwork in? No, it's not the boundary umpires. McLaren players gone back to grab hold of the footy, bring it back in.
The umpire wouldn't have been going that far to get it.
So McLaren to bring the football back in again. What's he going to do this time? Chips it up to himself, tries to get himself a few more metres. He does, loads up the long bomb, brings it out towards us out here on the scoreboard. Said, oh, that's a good mark taken to McLaren through the centre corridor they go. Here comes the runners, the tails are up. The lead comes forward out. Oh, McLaren, good diving catch, slips catch forward. And they play it there with James Matthews. Matthews lays up, the footy goes deep out into the pocket, up underneath it. Oh, the player can't take the mark, had it before he spent, but he recovers well. Picks it up, turns around, kicks into the body, cleap into the pocket. Langhorne Creek are back in there. It comes off some hands. The boundary umpire's got his hand up for the footy. And we'll throw it back in on the boundary line. Just went from end to end pretty quickly. She's only 15 metres around from the goals from McLaren. Boundary umpire with the footy, throws it back up in high again. Good punch down it is by McLaren. Langhorne Creek groundwork. Oh, here they come down, and the bodies, a pack of players are in there. She's mini Colts at its best. Hung handball comes back out. Here comes the Creeks. They're out through the centre corridor they go. Ball in dispute. Who's got the legs? Who's going to run there? Who's going to get there first? Roberts does. Gets a toe poke, kicks it forward. The race is on. Roberts is getting done there by his teammate, his opposition player there in
no, he's not,
Benny Arbin. Oh, Benny Arbin gets it out to Benny Warren. The Bennies are coming into play. Benny Warren does the clever thing to hand it all over the top, and the look-away handball. Was it? Look.
I think the clever thing might have been to have a shot then.
Benny, yeah, turned around and gone back on the other foot, I think, but never mind.
Yeah.
It's out of bounds. Boundary umpire with the footy. Now the Langhorne Creek end. Good long throw in again, doesn't he? Bring that football, Ben, and that guy back of the pack. Langhorne Creek in there, can't rove hold of the footy. He's got it trapped in there. Umpire just circles and says, I'll have a ball up, and he will. 30 metres out, directly in front of Langhorne Creek goals. The players unpick themselves up in there, and the old sardine can in there. Up on they go again. Benny Warren's gone into a bit of ruck work. Quick clearing kick comes out from McLaren. It's a slippery, greasy ball, can't pick it up. Langhorne Creek are all over the top of him, and again the umpire will come in and ball up. One more, Curtis Perry at the bottom of the pack. Into it. Benny Warren still in the rucking duties. Up on they go again, wrestle on each other. Keep good ruck, top down. Toe poke comes out by McLaren, but it goes to Curtis Perry. He gets the ball down to his teammate out there in Thomas Durham. Durham has a wild shot thing in, and that's
Paid
gone
an FAD.
out of bounds. FAD.
Yes.
I'm this
Right
sorry.
up in the forward pocket,
I
which
watched
is a
the
bit
footy
rough.
fly, and I didn't see what happened behind the pack of playing.
Oh, he come in,
He got a
wasn't
bit of
much
a
in
push.
it.
Not much?
No, not much. Didn't deserve the.
Well, it's
free
gone
kick.
back to Caleb Howe.
No,
No, it's right in the pocket.
it wasn't a bad.
So Caleb Howe it is with the footy. He's the only one out there with the long sleevers on. And in he comes deep in front of the faithful, in front of the club rooms. 35 minutes the journey. The kick is on its way and it's off target. He's made Bobby go for the pacemaker again. So 8 goals. Oops, I must have double clicked that one, did I? 8 goals. 8 to Langhorne Creek to 3 goals. 6 McLaren Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Certainly is. McLaren up. We've got a Shepherd out here on the ball, and McLaren will be recipients of this one. Takes the ball in the back lines here. That one there goes to Watchman. Watchman handballs off the player, come from behind, drives the ball up on the wing now. Up it comes, up forward, and that's a beautiful chest. Oh, we've got a knockout and a free kick to Langhorne's Creek for body work.
Ripped him out of the play.
Yep, so here they go, round there now to Durham. Durham from Langhorne's Creek drives this ball up in the forward pocket. Up they go, Warren from behind can't get to it, comes to ground. They turn around, pick it all up, pushed out there by McLaren. The ball goes up, there's ping pong here going on here now. Turn around, kick there forward it goes. Overrun by Langhorne's Creek. McLaren can't pick it all up, goes down there, Stacks goes into it, comes out the back. Then they turn around, McLaren handballs up, handball back to the player just standing there. Off she comes up into the centre, goes around there, out they come, turns around, McLaren player against 3 of them, turns around, Rothy gets away with it, got out of it, now comes Durham again, drives this ball right up forward, goes into the forward pocket, Benny Warren behind, goes overneath and she goes...
Oh no, he's well done.
It isn't done.
Oh, Keller, nearly taking his head off.
Play on, says the umpire, turns round.
There's the
steps up
answer.
there. McLaren get the ball, they go on the club inside. Nice one in there by Howard, I reckon, who got the ball away for it there, and she's in the forward pocket. Out of bounds for a boundaries throw in, right in front of the crowd there, under the big veranda here at Maiponga. Here they go. Kellogg and the
just asking for his head back, that's all it was.
Yeah, in they go. Ball comes in by the boundary umpire, pushes it all up. Umpire's blown his whistle and said, do it again. Didn't look that bad. It went offline a bit.
Than that let go,
yeah, well, it went offline with a wet ball, but it certainly had some distance on it.
Slips.
So, anyhow, take 2 by the boundary umpire. That's going up there. The ruckman have to go for it. Comes in, pushes around, goes around, gets wrapped up into there. Creek players wrapped up with each other, and the umpire comes in for a ball up this time.
What was a bit different?
Yeah. Up they go now, thumped out by McLaren, goes towards the clubhouse, turns round, swings out in his left boot, pushes it all up forward, up they go.
Good grab.
Oh, it's a good grab by Gould, he didn't pay it, goes on, advantage goes out, comes out the back to the Creeks, he gets wrapped up, trapped down, no, comes out there, McLaren trying to push the ball forward out in the true wing now, pushes all out comes McLaren now, trouble is they've got nobody forward, they're going to have to watch what they do out here, turns around, Durham gets hit on it by the Creeks, turns around, pushes out, McLaren are trying to push it all up, bit of a legging going out there, pushing over, turns around, sockers off the ground, turns around, goes on to Creeks, pushing down in Durham, he handballs out, finds his player in Nick Warren. Nick Warren goes for it, goes out here to Allen, turns around, goes off to the Terrier in Dominish. He puts it out for the Creek, finds his player loose out in the wing. He quickly goes on, goes out there and finds his player out there quickly in Lachlan Earl. Lachlan Earl for the Creeks, true wing position. Clubber inside, drives this ball now, gets called play on. There it goes again, that'll be another one. He's let that one, yes he is, umpire, oh no. I thought this umpire this end was going to pick that one, but he's picked it out the opposite way. Blocking against Creeks on the McLaren player. Right in front of the club rooms, he comes right across here now. Now they're going to have to be careful with the ball. They've got one player free. That one comes out here to Brandon Gill. Gill got really nowhere to go. Now they're opening up. That's a good grab. Beautiful grab by McLaren on this wing position. Drives it off now. Goes up. There's the player over the back. And that's a good grab there. And McLaren are controlling the ball, which they need to do. Up on their forward flank on the scoreboard side.
Daniel Marr with a footy.
Drives this ball up into there now. Big player has and can't do anything. Comes to ground, picked up beautifully there by McLaren, has a shot there, goes off there and he misses on the Telstra Shop scoreboard. McLaren 3 goals 7, trailing Langhorne Creek 8 goals 8.
Well, back in very quickly then, and Langhorne Creek have taken the mark. Though they play on the gone across goals down there. Can they keep it in? I think they will keep it in. Yes, they do. And there, Creek's now decided to change it over the other way. That looks like Lally that probably had that one then. Off hands it goes. Very close to the boundary line over there. Clubroom side it is. Creek keep it in. Player pushed across the line, and the umpire says throw it into the boundary umpire. The boundary umpire's got hold of it. We're nearly 19 minutes into this third term. Ball comes out loose and Langhorne Creek can go down. There's not too many players to kick it to down there. Roberts almost got hold of it. Oh, the player there, let go with the ball, holding the ball. So the umpire's trying to let him play onto advantage here. He's out by himself, and this is Ben Warren. Ben Warren has a kick in.
Oh,
did the player mark that?
What a ripper.
How did he mark that?
The Superman dive.
He marked it just inside the boundary line, and Langhorne Creek now will have a shot on goal. 16 or 18.
18, Callum Howe, long sleever.
It is Howe. Callum Howe. Then you've got to run around a little bit if he's a right footer.
No one's going to stop him.
Straighten it up. No, the player on the mark is just standing there watching him. Probably can't go in here. Oh, yes, he does. He went a little bit behind his mark, but he's not going to score anything with it there. In fact, he's kicked it out across the boundary line without anyone touching it. So he's missed the lot. McLaren will bring the ball back in. Comes in and they're going across goals again. Oh, he was luckily then. That was a bit of luck then that the player then marked it. It's gone across now. It's being marked by Vanderloo. Vanderloo's got it on the half-back flank. Kicks it down to the wing out here. Looking for Ellis. Ellis didn't try and mark it. Tried to push it forward. Big fella just burst his way through there. A little kick across it from Mick Warren. Then over the top there to Derham. And Derham will kick it into the forward line. All the loose players out there for Langhorne Creek. If only they could pick it up. Looks like the number 28 out there was Shannon Jones. He couldn't do anything with it either. And the ball now is kicked back. And Langhorne Creek take the mark out of there. They've rebounded it right back in again. They'll end up having a shot for goal out of this from the boundary line. Pretty hard pocket to kick it from there.
Might be Jared Kellett with that footy.
He's kicking it right in front of the crowd under the veranda, all getting out of the rain. So he comes in. It's a left footer. It probably is Kellogg. He's a left footer. That's what you need from there. And he misses as well. So it's 8 goals 9 to Langhorne Creek. 3 goals 7 to McLaren. And we're at the 21-minute mark. So more than double the score, Nifty.
Kick back in, comes in quickly, rebounds off hands. Callum House swoops on it and sockets it straight back through the goals. A goal there to Langhorne Creek, and that was just a gimme to Callum House. Well read, well played. Langhorne Creek go to 9 goals 9. McLaren 3-7 on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And that's public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Up she goes in the centre, goes out there, comes out there, McLaren get the ball out, handballs out back, goes out, oh, couldn't get a kick away, comes down, Creek's got a bit of a run on this, goes out there, McLaren go back and underneath, Stacks on the mill going here, but comes out, Creeks go over, gets wrapped up onto there, and you turn around, the umpire will come in on this one, and you'll go a ball up on the wing on the scoreboard side, in slight advantage to McLaren. Up they go. Tap comes down. Gets wrapped up by the Creek player. Gets wrapped up and she goes back onto there. And that one goes around there. Back into Durham. Up she goes. McLaren thump it forward again. Out it comes wide. McLaren can't get away with it. Gets wrapped up there quickly and he gets smacked in by another one there in Durham. And there's 2-on-1 and the umpire repeats it closer to the boundary line. Up she goes. Ruckman goes up, comes out, over the back. McLaren gets it, kicked forward. Can't get away with it. Get wrapped all up there. Turns around, gets up onto it. There's Nick Warren, I reckon, underneath, and he turns around. He gets pinned, and the other umpire comes in now to repeat it on the 50-metre arc on the scoreboard side. McLaren's forward flank, tapped out the back it goes. Turn around, the creeks go down underneath, and he's going to repeat this one once again. Rain has stopped here, but it's certainly gone foggy, so it's cold out there, and as she goes. Ruckman goes up, smashed forward by Langhorne's Creek, turns around. McLaren's picked the ball up, over it comes at the back, turns around, he can't get onto it. Nick throws him down, over it comes, out they come, handballs off the top, goes over and back goes in. Creek on the run, can't get to it, turns around, in they come, dives back on it McLaren, he hasn't got the ball, goes over, rips his head off and goes around with it. He gets wrapped up underneath, puts it on the ground, the umpire can't see what goes on,
all come off the
turn around. Umpire comes in and it will be a
Come off
kick.
the foot.
Out of bounds on the foot.
He's discussing it. He doesn't know. He got flogging.
We got overturned. It was off the foot.
No,
Replay.
good decision. Good decision.
Replay.
Should be more of them out.
Read it, Kev.
Watch the replay. Up they go. Comes over onto there. Goes out there. Handball's back in by Langhorne's Creek. On the goes. McLaren get it all up. Handball around. That one goes around quickly then to Smith. Smith puts it all up and he finds his player out quickly on the far side there with Brandon Gill.
Good bit of camera.
Brendan
there,
Gill
Steve.
turns around, steps back inside. Now he goes off in the centre, drives it up into the forward lines, goes out there. McLaren cannot take any marks into there. Out it goes by the creeks. Turns around, sock it off the ground, goes around, up they go, recovery, turns around, picks it all up again, drives, goes around, handball's back inside, intercepted by the creeks, handball back to Warren, and Warren steps out and brings this one ball out, and it goes round to Hopkins, leaving for Langhorne's Creek in the back flanks. Out he comes over here. Ben Warren goes, stepped underneath it and recovered well. He'll put his good body and weight, but the little terrier can't get onto it. He forced it straight over. He didn't want anything different to do. So, in the 25-minute mark on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, McLaren 3-7, trailing Langhorne's Creek 9-8.
Very close to three-quarter time now. The boundary umpire's got hold of the ball. Comes in and throws it in. Not a bad throw in. The two ruckman goes, knocked down by the ruckman in front there for McLaren. They can't do anything with it here, and the umpire will come and throw it in again. Well, I think the Langhorne Creek side now are just got to hang on to this because it's hard to see McLaren kicking the amount they've got to, even if they stop now. Picked up out here, ball by Langhorne Creek. Down the ground they go. Good kick down there by Curtis Perry.
Straight down the throat.
Back of the pack down there was Ben Warren. And Ben Warren's got a chance here to put another nail in the coffin of McLaren.
Good on by Curtis. Good kick. Seen Benny out there a little bit of gap
by
on his own.
And he's not going to drop this. He's played state football for South, football for Norwood. Coach Norwood's to a premiership.
Couple, didn't he?
Now he's back at Sturt. And the siren's on now for three-quarter time as Warren's got a shot for goal. Comes in now, puts the ball on the boat.
He's got 50 metre.
I think he's got a 50 metre.
He's got another shot. He's got a certainty now.
What did Bobby score? What was a
point?
Well, it must have been if he's getting another shot at it. What did he jump over the mark?
Jumped over the mark. Well, I think the McLaren player said, well, stuff this. He said, I'm going in at 3 quarters. There's not much point standing on the mark there, is it? When you're right on the kick-off line.
I'll just write this one down now, I think.
Well, if Ben Warren misses this, he'll never kick another goal, I don't think, because he's what? He's about 3 inches out from the line. He wouldn't have to kick this too hard. He doesn't. And it goes right through the goal, and that is Ben Warren's second. And it's goal number 10. You already put it down there?
Already put it
10
down.
goals, 9 to Langhorne Creek. 3 goals, 7 to McLaren. It's three-quarter time with McLaren going in with a 45 or 44-point lead. So I can't see McLaren making much of this.
Well, mate, they didn't get any goals that quarter to improve on the scoreboard. I think they got a couple of points out of all that lot, and it just didn't happen for a minute. It's just not sparking, not out in the middle. They're winning the ruck work. That seems to be working all right, but just forward line's just not in the gear today. Not getting to them at Eddie. So it's three-quarter time here, Cookie, at the Myponga Oval. It is Langhorne Creek, your mob, 10 goals, 9 to McLaren, 3 goals, 7. And that scores all on your Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour Central Shopping Centre.
It's footy finals fever. The Great Southern Football League's footy finals are finally here. Who will win the holy grail of local football?
Probably Impala. Probably McLaren. Calipers.
Join Happy FM as we take you on a journey through the finals to the ultimate destination, the GSFL Grand Final on Saturday, September 22nd, with our expert commentary team, Kevin Curran.
Kevin puts it straight through the goal.
Neville Miller. And Trevor Pryor.
Turns around, picks it up, handball.
Calling all the action. Every finals game live streamed via the Happy FM website.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
And away we go, the start of the last term here at the McLaren and Langhorne Creek. Up out of the balls, they go in the middle. We've got a whistle from one at the back of the pack there from umpire, hanging on. And then it's going to go the way of McLaren from the centre circle. So McLaren need this roll on. They need a big roll on. Go on, kick forward, probing one inside the 50 circle. Punched away it is by the creek. And we've got hanging on again. So McLaren will have the first shot on goals within 30 seconds of the start of the last term. And this is all they need to get the little dander up and get their running game going.
A couple of cheers there from
Jordan Mutton. Well, he's leading the goal kicking early in the season. Him and the old Compass boy and Tommy Pins are having a duke it out. But Mutton, his first shot on goal for the day. Mutton on his way in. The kick looks good and true. Bobby Martin doesn't seem to see any other different. Straight through the high diddle. So 4th on the board for McLaren. They go 4 goals 7. Langhorne Creek 10-9 on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Good. Here we go. Back in the centre now. Up she goes. Up they go. Ruckman go up. Slight advantage there to the McLaren team's crease bottled up. Then they get wrapped up in the centre here. Stacks on it. And the umpire's going to have to come in to repeat the episode. Comes out onto it. Goes round. Goes up. Ruckman set themselves. McLeod can't get into it. Body work was in there. Comes back down. Stacks on the ear. And the McLaren's just coming up the creek goes and he repeats the dose again. So McLaren don't get it out quickly like they did right from the beginning in the quarter. Up they go. Ruckman goes up. McLaren gets it, taps it down. Then he kicks it out there. Rosslane goes out beautifully through by the Creek. Handball's out blindly and they get away from it. Goes out to Dominish for the Creeks. He can't get to it. And it's socket off the ground by McLaren. Up onto the wing. Clubber inside. Goes out. Dominish goes onto it. He goes, dives onto it. Gets away. Ball comes out loose. Down the other side. Socket off the ground by McLaren. Up there. Pushed underneath the ball then was McLaren. Out the back. They got the run of it. Got to get onto it. Rothy oversteps it for Langhorne's Creek. Goes back on here. Stacks on the middle here now. And the umpire looks around and goes, high. Free hit to McLaren. Rothy dived back, no it's not in, it was 23 there down in there, so it was 13. Rothy standing the mark now, so that one there then was the Creek boy, which was Saunders. It must have taken him high when it come over, and up they come McLaren's with the ball now. This one goes to Joel Vanderloor. Kick one in the first quarter.
It was the start of the game, he kicked that one.
Turned around, comes in. Distance probably pretty right. Left footed, drags it up, puts it all over. Looks pretty good. Great through goal. The ball comes back and goes right. Telstra Shop Shore scoreboard goes to McLaren. Have gone to 5 goals, 7-37, trailing Langhorne Creek 10 goals, 9.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Calculator how to work out this.
Ball back in the centre. Umpire throws the ball up again. Ball comes down into a stack of players. The umpire will come in. No, he won't. He's just going to try and get out, but that won't get out of there. And he'll throw the ball up again in the centre of the ground. Up he comes. Throws it up again. Down it goes. Taken down there by McLaren. Play their leg. I would think there he is. Comes over by the leg. Plays on. Didn't hang around. They're in a hurry. McLaren are on a mission now to try and catch up. There's the ball now. No one's marked that one near the goals. It's down in the forward pocket down there from McLaren over in front of the people under the grandstand out there. And the ball will just stay in. Will it stay in? Yes, no, it doesn't stay in. Boundary umpire says, oh, come along and throw it in. So a little bit more excitement in McLaren's play now, isn't there? We're in the fourth, fifth minute of the game now in the last quarter. A couple of quick goals by McLaren certainly put life back into their play. Taken now by Langhorne Creek over that clubroom side. Over it goes, and juggling mark taken down there by
Matthew Roberts.
Creek through Roberts. Roberts kicks it down the ground quickly down there. And the ball now has
just beat him.
Otherwise the Creeks would have been well on the way because there was no one near the play then. There was no one near the goals either down that end for Langhorne Creek. Ball's taken by the Creeks. Back it goes into McLaren. They put the ball up high, bring rain out there. Ball that's fairly hard to mark though at the back of the end. Been taken by Nick Moran. Nick Moran kicks it almost into the centre of the ground. Ball's pushed down. Could be 2-on-1 out here. 2-on-1 McLaren's way. Ball comes out loose. Here's a chance for the handball. Taken out here by Ellis. Ellis tries to get it, throws it out. Ball's on the ground again and they dive in on top of it. Finally the Creeks get out. It's over again to Roberts. Roberts gets it all the way up there to his teammate that dropped the ball on the way, and that was Jake Dominish. But Creeks now can just hold up play, get it back to Roberts if he wanted to. He doesn't. They'll kick it right down to the forward line. In the end, does he want to get it over to Roberts? No, he doesn't. He's going to get it over the top to Ben Warren. So Ben Warren now from the half forward line. Take a long kick to get that in from there. Besides, it's too far out. And he kicks it over there, and the ball has been marked by young lady. Isn't it Sherlock or was it
No.
Roberts again.
Yep.
So Roberts has got it. That's a long kick to get it in from there, and an accurate kick. Took a little bit long. The umpire told him to play on. In it goes, and the mark comes off hand now. Again, it goes back to the Creeks. Hand pass goes back to Perry. Perry goes around on that long boot. Has a long shot in. And the ball was marked down there in the last line of defence by McLaren, Zohar. And Zohar switches play, comes over to the far side of the ground, kicks it down the ground, and he kicks it straight over there to Earl. Earl gets it over the top to Hopgood, and Hopgood's kick is not that good, but it did come back into the...
there's Calabal again. Is he doing some slips catches today or what?
About 3 inches off the ground.
If he plays cricket, he'd be bloody good in slips.
And he can have a shot for goal from there too. I suppose while you're on a roll, have a go.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got a fair hoof on him. I reckon the distance is okay.
So Howell now with a shot for goal. This is just about sink them now if they're not already sunk.
Take the wind out the sail,
yeah. Comes in from around about 40 metres out.
Well, that's gone a bit high.
Umpire must have called play on them because he's almost over the mark. Taken now by McLaren, where they kick it back again. It comes over there. I think they might get away with this, McLaren. They do a player that has jumped on top of, and the umpire comes and just gives it to me and I'll toss it up. 8 minutes into the last quarter, it's 10-9 to Langhorne Creek, 5-7 to McLaren. Still nearly double his score.
Up they go again. McLeod gets it down to Lally. Lally gets Amberlette looking for Dominish. Can't get it. Lally comes back and does some more work. Little hands, but it slips out the finger. Oh, Matthews is taken a bit too high. Umpire was unsighted. His third umpire wasn't, though, and seen it. Free kick Creek through Matthews. Matthews just goes back. Oh, Robert, sorry, loads up the footy. Oh, players intercepted there. Well done by McLaren. Soccer off the ground by Jared Kellogg. Off target and through for just a minor score. So 10-10 Langhorne Creek, 5-7 McLaren on the Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Wait for the ball to be collected and McLaren will bring the ball back into here and it goes to a keeper, Zohar. Drives this ball up to the centre, which he has to do. Straight up the centre, they can't take it. McLaren gets it, he gets slung to the ground. Picked up there quickly by McLaren. Handballs, now they're out. Now they've only got to turn around and play smart football here. Drives the ball up, great tackle, but they keep control of it. Turns around, off they go. Out in the flank, goes out there, player running, doesn't sure what to do. Puts it all out and finds his player in the forward pocket, deep though.
Best bit of play by McLaren all day.
Yep. Certainly out, they just had to, but they almost got away with it, the Creeks then. That was a beautiful bump tackle just to get him off so he couldn't kick it strong.
Number 17, Bradwell with the footy.
Well, is it? So
Bradwell.
Yep. Bradwell with the ball. It's going to be a fair sort of a kick.
It is when you've got 1,000 faithful in the behind you, edging you on. There'll be a few people from the creek saying...
The good thing about it, they're in under the veranda, so it's just one big echo.
Away.
He puts the ball up, looks pretty good, goes round, umpire comes back in, she's through the Telstra Shop scoreboard. McLaren go to 6-7, still trailing 10-10 to Langhorne Creek.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the type of service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Yeah, absolutely. Bump ball with the umpire up in the middle they go again. McLaren read it beautifully, tapped it down, but she's locked in the centre circle. Umpire will have to come in and repeat the dose. Curtis Perry in there. Hangs up now, there's a little bit of edge on it. Now the live wires have picked it up from both sides. The urgency comes back out. It is with McLaren. They get in the footy. They're getting a bit of the footy. Handball slips back out. Player never had it. Free kick in the back from the on the play there from McLaren. It's Jamie Smith. Smith gets out, teammates, comes off hands, but they read it, they rove it well. They load up, go forward. Where's Martin? He's underneath the football. Oh, well done, Langhorne Creek, get their hands to it, but roved again by Bradwell. Switches it across the face of goals. Oh, nearly my hand socket off the ground. There's another goal to McLaren. What an absolute ripper. Couldn't bring the mark down, slammed it on the boot, on the rebound, and put himself through for a goal. Could be number 18, I think, boys. Keep an eye on it. Doesn't matter. It's 10-10 Langhorne Creek, but that miraculous one to McLaren goes 7-7 on the Telstra Shop scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Trying to pick him up, but definitely great snap shot and goal. Pity about we can get that one. Watch it on the replay.
I'll have a look
Kev,
on the replay.
Dominish with the footy. Trev has got the footy out the middle and down the throat of McLaren.
Certainly is. On the back flank here now with McLaren. They've got the ball down here, and that goes around to Jared Wilson. He puts it out, finds his player, trying to lead out there. McLaren now coming at it. This is the first time they've put some real effort into this. He gets flicked out, goes around on there, goes over the boundary line for a throw-in, I'd say, because he didn't have any control on it. So right in front of the coach's box over there, umpire drops the ball, so he turns around and gets set up. Set up here again now for a ball in by the boundary umpire. Goes up, McLaren need to keep going, thumped away by him, pushed over the back, out they come, Dominish gets it for the Creeks, tries to push it around, gets wrapped up out the back here, the Creek boy does, and to turn around, and McLaren has certainly put a bit of effort in there. They were a bit stagnant, especially in the second and third quarters when they need to stand up. Up they come, flipped over the back there quickly by McLaren. Handbell goes back over, comes back around, gets picked up on the boundary line, but he's over the boundary line. The umpire calls for another throw-in right in front of the crowd on the clubroom side. Deep in the forward flank there for McLaren this time. Certainly rolling. Creeks were getting a little bit panicky here, I think. Almost come out, goes over, picks up here, there they go. Handball's back by McLaren. McLaren kicked it all out. Out it goes, picked up top. Comes out the far side here, goes over. McLaren overruns it, gets hit in the head, and it turns around. The Creeks recover. Smothered off the ball there. Turns around, kicks up on the air, and they'll slide this ball over, and it'll be turned around for a ball in on the forward flank, Kevy, which I'm blind, I'll keep to you.
Yes, no, the ball now is just across the line, and the boundary umpire will come along and throw it in.
13 minutes gone last
Yeah,
quarter.
plenty of time now for McLaren to get in. Another goal now, and it's game on. From the throw-in, ball comes in short. Little kick down there by Langhorne Creek. The ball's pushed out. Can't feel it. McLaren to pick it up. And that was off the feet. Anyway, doesn't appear to be too many people arguing about it. But an interesting one to see then.
Was the soccer along the ground? It was definitely off the boot of a McLaren player to me.
Anyway, the umpire will throw it back in again. In he goes. Throw. Again, the ball comes in a little bit short. McLaren come along, they pick it up, didn't waste any time with it. Goes over there to Ellis. Ellis kicks it in short. McLaren have got the no. McLaren now have got a kick in from fairly close to goal, and the ball is off hands, across the line and out of bounds. So this gets thrown in, and the way this umpire's been throwing it in, this could almost come into the goal square. And McLaren now make one quick goal here. There's only a couple of kicks of difference, and this is where it's gone, almost into the goal square down there. They can pick it up, they do. Here goes a quick shot in off the wall. In the goal square this time.
It was Zachary Cameron with a kick around the body.
In he goes, number...
Brendan Gill, number 6.
And that's another goal to McLaren. They go to 8-7, trailing Langhorne Creek 10-10.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. from lounge room and kids' room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Finished in the minor round, back in the centre.
Ball with the umpire, back in the centre it is indeed. McLaren have got their tails up, it's been all their quarter. Callop gets it, slips over McLaren again through Ellis. Ellis drives the footy forward, last line of defence. Langhorne Creek stands up and tools and takes a comfortable mark. They need to find targets. The target is found, kick forward, find Derham. They just need to find the targets down the ground. Derham.
The more they kick this short, the more likely they are to miss it.
Goes to Clifford, yes it is indeedy. Clifford goes out wide and finds Nick Warren. Nick Warren, the master from defence, gets the footy or does the little show up. Ball comes up, it might come on. Play attack, got Ruben and Guy, the ball advantage played. McLaren's out of the blocks and gone. Kick up over the top, missed it. McLaren now the use of the football. Kick down it is by Jake Dominish. Jake Dominish to Earl. Earl has got it and thumped to the ground. Legal tackle, says the umpire. She's in a pack of players. Always swooping, it's holding the ball. McLaren free kick. They're winning everything here. They're winning the goals, they're winning the frees. Kick forward, it is by Jamie Smith. Jamie Smith in there looking for the mutton. Can't get into it, comes off a pack of hands and deep out in the pocket by the faithful. And the boundary umpire will throw it in 25 metres around from McLaren goals.
Still plenty of time.
Oh yeah,
10 minutes or so.
One more here from McLaren. It's in their territory. Up by they go again. Langhorne Creek feel the urgency. Punched away. Ellis again with the football. Has he been dominating this quarter? Ellis gets it. The little Watusi around. So here comes the footy. A floaty. Oh, ball in towards goals. Mark backwards it goes. Kick over the shoulder. He darts around the post and missed. And comes through for a minor score only. 8-8 to McLaren. 10-10 to Langhorne Creek. Telstra Shop scoreboard.
14 points the difference.
Certainly is. McLeod with Creeks with the ball this time. They go straight up there and Durham. Durham puts it out in the back flank. Goes out, comes forward. Put up there. Creeks picked it up beautifully though. Goes off. Here's an open pop. They got the run now. Off to the young lad. Pushes it all back now. Comes back. Caleb Howe's got it. Handballs back into Dominish. Dominish drives it in for the Creek. Up they go. McLaren's must stop this. Turns around, gets him, drives him out. Goes down there and get him in the back. Umpires paid it. Yep. Just crude, he didn't have to do that. Turn around, let's hold them up. The Creeks now will take their time, and this is
young Matty Roberts. He's played very well.
Certainly is. Knew the player was coming in, so he's held his body over it, and unfortunately the McLaren player had to keep going and drove him forward. That's the only reason. So he'll drive up now.
This could be the let off from McLaren.
This is what the Creeks need. They need a steadying out. They're playing safe. They're throwing too much. Drives the ball. Looks pretty. No, he misses that one, and that's the let off. So on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, Creeks go 10-11, are leading McLaren 8-8.
Well, certainly let McLaren off the hook then, didn't it? The goal then would have just about sunk them. McLaren to bring the ball back in.
They need to go coast to coast, Kev.
They really need to go straight down the centre with if they're going to win. That's a good kick in down there from McLaren. The ball goes over the
and a good mark.
Inside, a good mark. Juggled down there by McLaren. Again, there's another big kick down the ground. And coming in there to stop the party was Nick Warren. And Nick Warren will kick it in. He'll find a teammate over there near the boundary line for Langhorne Creek, and he'll take his time. The umpire lets him take his time, calls play on, and again the ball hugs that boundary line over that far side. Kick back again by McLaren. All balls comes off hand. Here's a chance for McLaren to get the ball down the ground. They come out, take the mark. Ball was taken down there by Bradbull. Bradwell gets the ball down, right down into the forward line, and this will be interesting to see if anyone can mark there. The big fella comes in, almost takes the mark. It's almost on the line down there, picked up on the goal line, and
well done,
Langhorne Creek will get the ball back again. Back it goes, off hands it goes, and it doesn't take long to get the ball from there right back into the goals, does it? From over near the timekeeper's box, and they're just diving in on top of the ball now. And the umpire lets it go, doesn't bother to worry about a free kick, just lets them try and get it out of the pack. You can't let them do it any longer though, as the ball will now be thrown up. Well, they're wasting a bit of time here, nearly 20 minutes gone, so there's probably only about 6 or 7 minutes of play to go. Knocked down there by McLaren, McLaren, try Langhorne Creek.
The Mexicans.
Yeah, the Mexicans. And Langhorne Creek has still got hold of it. They got it down that wing, and there's
Benny.
There's Ben Warren, and he said, I'll take my time here. As long as the umpire lets me, I'll take it. And he just puts the ball up high. Has he kept it in? Yes, he has kept it in.
He did it, Lally.
And Lally now, he'll do the same thing, played a bit of league football. Lally's got all afternoon. If he wants to kick it, he does, and that's a good kick. And it stays in, and almost a mark taken. There's a mark taken down there by Zohar Kiefer, or Kiefer Zohar. Mark, we've
got a whistle coming. Whistle going back, 50. Kev, and we've gone. So it's a 50 metre penalty. It is to McLaren. That's going to go back the way of Kiefer Zohar. We're just bringing him up here in the centre. Benny Warren's on the mark.
Ball comes in there, and the players on mark in the centre. Creeks are flooding back, all right.
They're used to the floods over here.
Yeah, you haven't got too many people to catch it there. Decides to put it over again to Kiefer. No. And that's not a good kick because it's been marked down there by Durham. Durham's got it for Langhorne Creek. Kicks it into the centre of the ground. Been marked by Curtis Perry. So Perry's got it down about centre half back. He kicks it in short. Rally's out in front. Takes a mark for Langhorne Creek. They've got players running down the wing.
Well done.
And a good mark taken out there by Kellogg. But Kellogg just kicks it in short. And I reckon he's got it into Howe. And they're just burning time here at the moment. That's really all they've got to do. They're in front. That's Langhorne Creek. And Howe will be lucky to kick a goal from there. The umpire's giving him plenty of time to have a shot though. He comes in now. The umpire's almost ready to call play on, you would think. And this is just about the medleys now, you would think. As Kellogg takes a mark about 40 metres out from goal.
Distance is no problem for him.
No, they've got to kick it straight though. You wouldn't have thought they would have got back to 15 points, would you?
No.
And in comes Howe.
Kellogg.
Kellogg. Comes in and has a shot there. I think it's gone offline, hasn't it? It's only a minor score down there, so it's 10 goals 12. Langhorne Creek, 8 goals 8 to McLaren.
Couldn't put the game away, Trev.
It doesn't matter though, there's eating up time, that's all they can do. Come back in here with the ball, comes over the back, McLaren picked it up, bit of a fumble now though. Panic's just coming in on it, he gets wrapped up, he gets thrown down, the umpire picks the ball up at centre half back.
Look at the back line from Langhorne Creek, there's a heap of them out there.
Up they go, Ruckman go up, pushes all down, comes out the back, 2 on 1 here, and turns around. The Creeks are just happy just to hold it into here. They wanted the clock to be eaten up, and that's what they're going to do, and I reckon they've probably done enough now to stop the run and excitement from McLaren. And now, back in he goes, the umpire throws it up in the air again, up they go, Ruckman gets thumped all out over the back, McLaren gets it, smoked off the boot, that looked close to the strike. Kellogg misses by a mile.
No, he doesn't.
It has, thank you very much. Picked it out here like I picked your nose. Goes inside. Minor score on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, McLaren 8-8 trailing Langhorne Creek 10-13.
Oh, I thought that one was going to skip on back from Jared.
Well, could have easily done that, couldn't it?
Yeah. McLaren with the kick in. This time we've got to go down the spine. He's come over the mark.
Over the line.
Well over the mark. Well, 3 umpires. The umpire's right on the call. He's seen it. McLaren player is pretty dirty on himself. And
what a time to do that.
Kick-off square. Up by they go again from the ball. Look at all the players around the footy. It's in there, it's a mess. Players scramble for the footy, both sides. Creek, McLaren, they're in there, they're down, they're dirty. They're cold and wet. And the umpire will move in and ball up he will. This time We're only about 5 metres out from goals. Benny Warren comes in, taps it out the back to Caleb Howe. Goes back to Matthews, couldn't get hold of the footy. It's come off hands and out of bounds. And the boundary umpire will come into play. 10-13 Langhorne Creek, 8 goals, 8 McLaren, Trevor.
Yes, certainly is heading towards 24 and a half minutes.
Only been 3 goals kicked this quarter.
Yep, so they're heading round. The Creeks will get on. That's a shocking one. That's up and up. He's got an elbow out. Let's see, 1, 2, free kick to McLaren's in the back pocket. They go wide, open it all up. Over it goes to Zohar. He goes out with it now, pushes it all up. That's pushed underneath and he didn't get away with that one. So it was a free kick to Langhorne Creek, just forward of the wing on the clubber inside, right in front of the bowling club. Turns round, picks up on here now. He'll just wait his time. He's not interested in doing too much. Brings the ball in, drives it into the pocket now. Up they go, over the back. Comes out, now McLaren's with the ball, brings it in the centre, gone too far. McLaren's turn around, got to keep the ball running forward, steps back in, steps around, which is good, kicks the ball up and down, over it comes, out they come, bang! The Creeks attacked it and they got it there, and that one was beautifully done there by Sanders. Sanders for the Creeks, drives out now, finds out his player and stretches for it, and turns around and goes over, and he got the one there, and that was Jake Dominish for the Creeks. They get onto it, they just control it, they're happy now to go. They can't lose this one, so McLaren's there stifled them up, made a good effort back out. Out they go, over the back, McLaren's got the run, gets hang on, snuckers the ball off the ground, turns around, only one player going after the ball, and that's it. Creeks bring it back in, and the umpires come in quickly, and he's got a ball up on the wing on the scoreboard side. Players let themselves up. 26 minutes gone, so we're getting down to the itty-gritty now. Up and down it comes, gets wrapped up. Creeks are happy with this. McLaren's can't. They won't make the difference now.
Can't kick 3 goals.
Can't make 3 goals now, not now. So it goes up. So the Creeks will this beautiful tap out there by McLaren. Turns around, gets a handball off. He comes back in, gets wrapped up there, turns all over. The umpire will be on the forward flank from McLaren now for a ball up. So on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, Langhorne Creek 10-13, McLaren 8-8.
Yeah, just a matter of how long to go. It wouldn't be too long to go in this quarter now. They're all prepared out there just to let her go. The moment ball kicked out of that pack towards the boundary line down there. So along Larry.
There goes the
There goes the siren. It is all over. 10 goals, 13, Langhorne Creek to McLaren, 8 goals, 8. Well, the last quarter finished pretty interesting then. A big comeback quickly by McLaren to start the quarter off, but they just couldn't keep it going.
They kicked more goals in the last than they did for the rest of the match, didn't they? And they just left to let Langhorne Creek get away too far before, I don't know what Johnny signalled 3/4 times to get in there and finish. And if McLaren get their tails up and they can get rolling, they can just overrun sides. Yeah. They had a crack at it, but Langhorne Creek just had too much of a margin on them.
Parr's Famous Fish Cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Now 5 goals to nothing, so
and the margin
Creeks
probably
just thought
comes
they
back
had it,
to the winner there if you want to throw some points, and then just missed out on his 3-goal margin. So Trevor, you may be the winner for the recipient today of the 2-goal margin. But it is still good to see though, both sides out there in the middle.
Correct
on the old
score.
lineup.
Scores are correct.
All shaking hands out in the middle there, and yes, they will probably meet again, you would want to think. So next week, Langhorne Creek will journey forth and take on Mount Compass next Saturday over at the Gore Oval, and let's just hope it's a fine day, because two champion sides like that could turn into an absolute shootout where players love to gather and play football over there on the beautiful oval at Gore.
Certainly is, and yeah, like I said, and they become a smaller ground too, so it's
eliminations finals tomorrow down at Wallunga. Start off with the mini Colts at 8:30, so we'll be down there early tomorrow.
Here we go again.
Junior Colts, Gore Port Elliot versus McLaren, and that will be at around about 9:30. Senior Colts is my Ponga Yankalilla versus Victor Harbour. Then we have the reserves, which is my Ponga Selix. They're combined with everyone at the moment, and they play Langhorne Creek. And in the A grade tomorrow, there's no second prize in this one. Wallunga will play Encounter Bay at the Wallunga Oval.
Yes, could be a good match, that one. Wallunga missing down a couple of games. Encounter Bay just coming good at the right into the season for them, so that looks like it's going to be a cracker down there. And of course, it's Father's Day tomorrow, so happy Father's Day to everybody out there, and if you want to join in, come down with me and Kev and Trev and have Father's Day
have
football
Father's Day
again.
football for
How many years have we been doing that?
A long time. Anyway, I can't remember anything else. But if you're coming tomorrow, bring your credit card with you, because we'll have FPOS facilities with pay wave.
You've got to get everybody to buy us a beer
At the gate. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
no skimming.
So we will have FPOS facilities at the gate tomorrow, and you can flash your card across the FPOS machine with PayWave, and you don't need to put your hands in your pocket to grab a note or two, spend it at the canteen afterwards. So that's it from the My Ponga Oval. The winners today go on to next Saturday, and the losers play next Sunday against the winners of tomorrow.
Yeah, got that, Cookie?
Yeah.
Clear as mud, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't forget, keep your phone on, because Gordy will send you around the grounds.
Anyway, well, thanks to Steve Adams there with his
and Willem
machine, with Willem up there, and Tony and Kim Burgess for hanging around today and giving assistance where needed, because anything could happen today the way the weather was.
That's certainly right, and if you just happen to see my truck around the grounds and you wonder what the hell it is, you'll see it all pop up. We've got a new camera box up there with Steve and the boys, so I hope you've seen all the footage. If you do that on live streaming, of course you can see that again tomorrow down at the Wallunga Oval. So it was Langhorne Creek today, 10 goals 13, defeated McLaren in 8 goals 8, in a spirited comeback there, but Langhorne Creek just too good for them on the day, and Langhorne Creek will go on and play Mount Compass next week at the Gore Oval. And tomorrow, Father's Day, see you at Wallunga, everybody.
That day, the back, the smother comes off from the crease. Snap again, goes down off the feet. Over the back, picks it all up, kicks it all up. That's straight through the middle of the fin wire, and there's a
what a ripper, Jake Dominic. Oh! Switches across the face to goal. Oh, there you go, and socket off the ground. There's another goal for McLaren. What an absolute ripper.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.